They can hear us.
Hi guys.
What is up, everybody? Hello, we're back. Um, it's been a busy time since the last time we had session, but we found the time and we are back for session 52 in the second alignment campaign. I'm your DM, Disaster Master Brian Creevy. And yeah, I'm so excited for this session. So let's kind of just kick it off and start with Andrew.
Oh.
The only one.
I'm Andrew. I play Oliver Evangrove, the portal wizard with daddy issues. And yeah, Callum.
I'm playing Yamakowski. If we get to the city today, it's gonna be a lot. At least to the bridge. You know what I mean? Maybe if I lay eyes on the city today, it's gonna be a lot. Like,
if you guys get to the city today, you are the best speedrunners in the world.
It's not gonna be to the city, but I'm guessing to the bridge, I think.
All right, pass it along.
Vicky.
Hi, I am Vicky. I am playing Nock. They are a halfling ranger and a little bit of a druid now. I have a giant owl, and I'm gonna go hunting.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
All right, pass it along.
Conlin.
We can't hear you.
You're silent.
Wanna know why? Ha! It's because I literally muted my mic 1 second ago to ask Casey to grab me a piece of pizza. And then immediately Vic answered. I was like, I was ready. Mine is unmuting. Hi, I'm Conlin. I play Bracket in this campaign. And I guess I'm going to learn how it feels to go through that jar portal thing. Eventually.
Yeah.
Just shove me through with my armor. It's okay, you'll fit!
I was gonna love it.
And pass it along.
What, did we do Sam yet? Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Illyria. She is a druid. She is from the Purity, and she's a little ghosty, and that's about it.
Not a pirate.
Not a pirate.
Not a pirate.
Not a pirate.
You don't need to rub it in.
Hashtag not a pirate.
Hey, I got 3 sessions my ass rubbed in for the longest time, okay?
Yeah, 3 sessions your ass.
Well, these are our misfits here, and yeah, I don't think we have any other announcements other than Conlin and I are going to try to lock in this week and figure out how to get that sweet, sweet LLC soon. So hopefully we'll be getting some better production quality videos. And also, we have a super sexy solo session that has been filmed off live stream, so we got to figure out how to put that up as a solo session. So we'll be doing that soon. We'll figure that out. But with that, let's go ahead and let tonight's disaster unfold. So, previously on that disaster, our misfits last ended off waking up in the cave at Lilypad's Flow, where Illyria, the only one who wasn't in the cave, woke up on a lily pad with Embernettle curled up on her legs. Sending Embernettle to wake her companions while doing some strength training, the misfits all woke up to Embernettle ear flicks and began packing up the campsite as well as eating some special bread. Yamakowski and Brackett talked of possible plans to teleport Brackett over to Zista City with the kids, focusing on nothing being more important than making sure that they are safe. While that conversation was happening, Oliver revealed to Nakanzani the existence of the bridge under the Sovereign Airways, or the tunnel system under the airways, while not revealing where they got this information from. And together they began drawing a map, trying to strategize the best way to get across the bridge and save as many civilians as possible. Illyria returned, learning of this bridge, and questioned Oliver's motive for only sharing this childhood memory now. Touching his hand, she sent herself into his memory, seeing what he had experienced and getting an off vibe about the memory as well as the whole situation. Illyria, now feeling some distrust for Oliver, went to tend to her skeletal horse, and Nakanzani had a private conversation with Oliver, following up on it, and where Oliver revealed he had gotten this memory in a dream from Ilis, revealing she told him he had given this to her to hold on to and protect, but now giving it back to him as a show of goodwill, a gesture that she does want to help him and his new friends get across the bridge safely. Illyria and Nock talked about the information Oliver revealed and the deception he made of withholding where it came from, while Zani comforted Oliver, revealing that both of her parents had died, kind of sympathizing with the fact that Oliver's mother is dead and father presumed missing. The cart then left Lilypad's flow, made it back to the four-way intersection, and the group headed south, passing by the northern hills of the Lightning Scar mountain range that is now appeared for the first time in the Misfits campaign. They continued to strategize on how to get across the bridge as Yamakowski distracted the kids in the back of the cart. Oliver tested out his new spell, Vehicle Void, on the folding boat, and passing by signs of dangers on the road in the forms of bones and destroyed carts, showing a possible hint towards enemies living within the mountains themselves, as this part is known to be the most dangerous part of the path between Zista and Ladris. And that is where our disaster resumes. So, Misfits. Yes, Callum.
How long was I distracting the kids, and what did that actually entail?
So distracting the kids, really, Urem was using the light spell a little bit more, and anything that you wanted to do to really distract them in the time being. It took about an hour plus 2, so it's been about 4 hours of travel that the Misfits have had so far since leaving Lilypad's flow.
How long were we talking while Yamakowski was talking to the kids?
Well, it was 4 hours of travel that you guys had.
Yeah, but we weren't talking that long, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how long you guys have been having that conversation, but it started once you had gotten past the mountain range and then continued until where we resume.
Mm.
And where we resume, the first drops begin to fall gently upon the heads and the roof of the cart as you guys see the walls of the outpost of Kahldurath's edge begin to grow in the distance. Large stone castle-like walls begin to tower over the horizon, not succeeding against the mountains in scale or height, but blocking all view of anything further south. These walls have watchtowers built in every few hundred feet and seem to extend all the way to the river's edge and continue lining the edge of the river south, as well as extending further to the side past the mountains where the path seems to curve around. You guys are traveling down a hillside as this appears in the distance, and it's the first sign of this outpost that you knew you would have to pass by.
Would Nock know of like any specific things that this outpost like has? Like, does it have a reputation?
Roll a history check.
Okay. Let me get to the right screen.
Also, I've never been here before, right? Like, I was teleported way past this.
Yeah, you skipped this part of the path.
Does this count as humanoid history?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was there any chance I would recognize where
Damn it.
You would too, yeah.
8.
That actually makes sense. Nock really never showed much interest outside the forest, so
Yeah.
you don't know much about reputation of this outpost. You just know that it's basically the northernmost outpost in the Xystallian kingdom surrounding the crater. It's meant to basically be before the bridge, the last deterrent, the last line of defense between any encroaching forces from the north. So it's I would say, God, what's the word? It's not rumored. It's known for being a very hard place to like siege against and try to take over. It's very defensive.
What's the condition look like? You said rain is just starting to fall on our heads. Is this like a contiguous storm? Like, are we looking off I guess you said it was like kind of obstructed by this building, but like
Behind
there
you, you can see the blue skies disappearing in the rear view. Ahead of you, you just see no storm clouds like what you saw over Zista, but clouds beginning in a drizzle is starting to fall down. It might start picking up.
Can I maybe do some like Arcana check or see like primarily I'm trying to see if I can like maybe with my what's it, divine sense. I want to see if like this is related to that storm or if it's just completely separate. Like I want to know if the influence of the ever raging storm is increasing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, how do you want to try to perceive that? Are you trying to like see if you see anything in there? Are you trying to
I
go
want to
with
definitely
your eye?
like take note of the way that the weather is compared to maybe what would be natural in this climate. Like I know I've been in Zista for like a fucking week, so
Yeah.
ish, and like I know what normal weather looks like. If there are any elementals in the sky, I'm probably like, I mean, and maybe Nock could help me with that bit, but like,
Roll a perception check.
okay,
Can I assist if Yamakasi asks for help?
Yamakasi, now hearing the raindrops, comes from the back of the cart and joins with the rest of you guys on the front. You and Nock look ahead. The kids also walk out a little bit and see the outpost towering ahead of them.
do we see anyone in the outpost?
Part of the perception check.
Okay,
Do you want advantage? You can take advantage.
yes, I'm definitely going to mention to Nock, Bracket, and Oliver, and is
Illyria is floating above you, like you can see her head dangling out from the top of the cart.
okay. I'm probably saying to everyone except the kids, like, hey, just so you guys know that like I'm getting kind of nervous, especially Nock. Keep your eyes out for elementals in the air.
Will
I'm
do.
getting worried because we're getting close.
Should we put oil in the lantern as well? Maybe we can buy some oil here.
What does the lantern do?
We have an elemental detecting lantern.
The lantern of
Oh shit! Well, that would definitely help with what I'm trying to do. I have oil in my pack.
Oh, perfect. Let's put some oil in now that we're
I'm gonna donate one of my 3
coaching.
flasks, so you can just have like a
Perfect.
pint flask of oil.
I don't know how long oil works in D&D, Brian.
A pint of
Do
it'll
we have
burn.
do we have to care about this?
I'm pretty sure it says how long it does last per thing. Hold on.
I think in a lantern, I think it lasts for 6 hours.
Look it up and do
Okay.
note we do already have lantern
One
oil.
pint lasts for 6 hours.
Okay,
Oh,
one
wow,
pint
that's
is 6
not bad.
hours.
And
Let
I
me see
do
if I
believe
have any.
I do believe that this lantern,
Mhm.
I think it turned blue where you got when the elementals are around.
I thought it was green,
It
but
could
maybe
be
I'm
green.
wrong.
It could be green. Hold on.
Now the narrative's ruined.
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. I just can't get into the role play tonight because of this.
We don't know what color the lantern glows.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, we'll go with green. We'll go with green. Cool.
It
Green.
glows teal.
Oh, there we go. We middle ground,
Green.
compromise.
It changes color
See-
based on the type of elemental present. Obvious.
Yeah, that was cool.
And just whether an elemental is within a certain radius.
Can we
That's when you
upgrade
get your artificer stuff, we'll get better. Don't worry.
Find an artificer or
So,
make an artificer.
If I find an artificer friend and I ask them to customize the lamp, we can get that done.
Sure.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right, side quest, guys. We're going to do this.
Yeah, just
Let's go back to the
Effective enough.
Common just turns the card around. Trell!
sure.
I feel like it would be faster to ask Guard to carry Trell to us.
It would be by far. It also would be worth just asking if the fort had an artificer. That'd be just as useful.
You fill the lantern with oil and
Yes.
turn it on, and the flame burns normal color, keeping it affixed at the front of the cart where it was at.
Yep.
All right, so you guys just keep on continuing south.
Oh wait, so but do I get advantage on my perception?
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
assisting
Nock was
you.
giving you advantage. Yes.
Okay, so then perception plus 19 is so much.
Plus 19?
Well, no, it's 19 plus my plus 13.
Oh, only plus 13.
Only plus 13.
Only plus 13.
Only plus
'Cause I think that's a 32.
Yeah, I think so
That
too,
is
dude.
the 32.
Yeah. So you are confident this is a normal storm. It does not give off the same feel of the storm you released upon Xystallian City.
Or
And
the one that got me packed with that guy in the first place.
yes, and you don't see any signs of elementals in the air above, just normal birds and other creatures trying to fly and find shelter out from the sky. All right, but as you guys approach closer, the drizzle becomes a shower and gently begins drenching the surrounding area. As you approach within about 400 or so feet from the outpost, you can start seeing guards walking the edge of the towers and along the walkways between them. Um, None immediately seem particularly bothered by your cart, but you can tell that like some have stopped and like pointed out your cart and not like, oh my god, something's there, but like just notice you coming down the trail. Yamakasi.
Is our magical cart, like, is it waterproof? Is the fucking tarp thing waterproof?
It's a covered cart, yes.
Yeah, because we got like one of the ones that the guard used.
Right, but
So
it's
this is a nicer one.
covered by tarps, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Oregon Trail wagon, right?
Yeah, yeah, it has a canvas covering.
Can be
Yes,
waxed
so-
canvas.
I
Oh,
imagine
okay.
it being
That's what I wanted.
canvas with a wax
I was
coating
I
on
was
it.
gonna offer to be casting shape water under the canvas to keep the water out from getting into the wagon, but if that's not an issue, then don't worry.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
I don't know if I'm actually underneath it though, driving the cart. So if you want to do it in front of me, I won't say no.
I was considering casting control water, but I feel like that will attract attention if we do that on the outside.
Magic!
Yeah, but we get to cast it. We've got paper.
Yeah, we got
We've
paper.
got paper.
What did you say?
If you think I'm following these rules when I get back to Zista, Brian, you've got another thing. I have paperwork about it.
You might get arrested.
I'm gonna get arrested probably more than once. I'm well aware.
We're going to keep filing injunctions to no, but we totally actually do have legitimate paperwork.
I'm literally just gonna continue to escape back to Rain's room and go back onto the lamb, dressed as a different Kenku.
All right, so you guys begin to see fires light within the watchtowers as the day darkens because of the storm. You can see a knight dressed in armor appear at the top of the tower as they kind of fiddle with something, and then light starts to just pour out of this symbol and point down on the ground, and you can see almost like a light just starts scanning the grounds around you guys.
Do I recognize that spell?
First roll a perception check to see if you can see what he's doing, and then if so, you can roll an arcana.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this moment to put my cloak of elven kind on, because if we get inspected at the cart, I feel like it's a good idea if I'm the dark figure in the corner that doesn't look super conspicuous and ghostly.
Are you still laying on the top of the canvas?
No,
Okay.
I have officially sunk
into
I'm in the cart now, because kind of seems like a better idea than having my head non-corporeally floating through the top.
And you can see as you came down, the kids were staring out in the rain, and then just they turn around to see you. It's just like Ilgan looks, oh, hi, ghost lady.
Ghost lady, huh? That's what they say to me.
That's what Ilgan has been calling you.
She's gonna look kind of uncomfortable, and she's gonna try to smile at them, but it looks more like a weird face spasm, and then she's just gonna go to the other end of the cart.
All right, what did you roll, Callum?
A natural 20 for the perception.
Unnatural?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you said natural. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's a 33.
Our dice are on fire tonight.
So what you can see, there seems to be some small, like, round, odd structure. There is a little shine off of it, so you can make out that it definitely appears to be some sort of mirror in a bowl shape. And as you can see the paladin touching it, you do recognize he's casting the light spell in the very center of it.
Oh, neat.
Magic.
Literally made a
They've made a
spotlight.
lighthouse. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to say
so
a
cool.
finesse lens, which is I'm.
Magic searchlight.
I literally just wanted to make sure that if that light touched me, it wasn't gonna like zone of truth me from afar or some shit. Like I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, I am the criminal.
You just see it travel across the ground, hit a kobold, and it just catches on divine fire. Like,
Right? Literally, I'd be like, I need to break into the city a different way.
also, as you guys approach even closer to the wall, so 200 or so feet, you're about 150 feet or so before the path curves around to the side, so you can start seeing the path going to your left around the mountains and traveling alongside the wall. And as you do see that, you notice that there are rows of spikes that protrude out of the wall for about the first 25 feet up. You see these spikes further down the path continue all the way down as far as you can see throughout this rainstorm.
What do they look like they're made out of?
Roll a perception check.
I have to
Are,
roll.
are there like
You're still
raining.
flying 400 feet.
Fine.
Are the spikes horizontal to the ground, or are they like?
Are they like horizontal or vertical?
Or are they like kind of angled?
18.
18. So they seem to be actually protruding out of the wall itself, almost like stone has been just shaped out in that direction. They come horizontally, but they're not all just straight. They kind of at points angle at different areas to try to make it difficult to scale the walls.
So what are they made out of? That was my question. They're made out of stone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's to make it difficult. I was like, shit, they're gonna move the wall at us if we say the wrong thing. They're just gonna fucking crush us in this like.
You're gonna be fucking be Steven.
Nock is used to hostile architecture, and so is like, yes.
I feel
This
like
is man-made.
Lyria's just gonna kind of verbalize almost to herself. Someone used magic to create this wall.
Whoa! All the kids as they just start seeing this tower above, and above the spikes.
I like
you
how
can see
offensive
a
we all
platform.
are when we're like moving past a known like Xystallian Kingdom outpost.
You can see above the spikes, like a area where archers seem to be able to be lined up, a little balcony, and above that you see little sections of windows with cannon heads pointing out of it. Every couple of layers of those until it does approach the top of the wall.
I'm gonna call Vane to just sit on top of the cart so that it doesn't look like she's trying to get in.
Okay. All right, Vane sits on top of the cart, just looking up at the guards, and you can notice the guards. There are a couple of them on the wall now, just actively watching you all as you travel closer to the outpost. And you just continue on as you get to the curve and start following alongside the path.
Oh crap! Where's my skeletal horse?
Where is your skeletal horse?
It was
Sam?
outside, right? Like
Is it,
attached to the cart.
Is it attached to the cart?
It was, yeah, right? Almost positive.
It's up to you. Did you attach the horse to the cart? You didn't when you first began traveling with the group. But
no, but I think I'm almost positive. After I gave Oliver stink eye, I attached my horse. To the
Yeah, I
cart
think
and
you roped it. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're fine. We have paperwork, and they're gonna be confused.
Guys,
This'll
do
be.
notice
We're gonna bullshit our way out of this. Don't worry about it.
I mean, literally though, we've got 2 paladins. Maybe it's just one of our steeds. My steed's unsummoned.
Yeah.
you guys
don't know.
notice.
I don't want anyone to hurt them. Okay.
No one will. Especially if,
You
it's,
guys
especially if we get to say it's my steed. I'll get arrested first. I don't give a fuck.
As you guys start skirting along the side, the path continuing with the outpost walls and spikes to the right and the mountains to the left, you do notice the guards start pointing down at your cart, and a couple of them on the wall kind of start following with you and
Okay.
almost seem like they're talking into things.
I'm just gonna wave friendly at them.
I'm
Clearly
literally
showing
doing
my.
the same thing though. I was literally like, "Hey guys."
Oh yeah, are you gonna scoot out with just the 2 paladins in our armor? Hey guys.
100%.
I feel like that's wise.
Roll charisma checks.
Absolutely. Can we
Oh
Checks?
no, not the paladins rolling charisma checks. Ooh.
It's gonna be rough.
Double nat ones, they shoot you down immediately.
That would be very funny.
The walls of the entire place
Card
just
on
crush
fire.
us in an instant.
That would be a
That's a
TPK,
17.
I bet.
The check just adds my mod, yeah?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
add mod.
Dirty 20. I'm gonna break for just a quick second, though. Avery's having a bit of a tantrum outside, and I think it might be because of me, so I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, not cool, but
You're like, cool.
Cool tantrum, bro. No, cool as in, you go do that. So yeah, we wave. Both very friendly, clearly showing our paladin armors and whatnot.
And
Clearly,
don't
like,
seem to get
they can
anywhere
see the
hostile.
Xylia's holy symbol.
You hold the holy symbol out. Look.
I'm pretty okay.
So,
I hurt my
don't
shoulder
look
for some reason.
Further from the guards, but they do keep up with you, and as they get to a point, other guards seem to continue walking with. You can still see some forms of communication going on, probably some sort of sending stones. Knock?
I'm gonna use primeval awareness just to kind of keep a
Awareness.
beat on where these guards are.
Okay. And with the minute going by, you can tell over the range of this entire outpost, there do seem to be about 1,000 guards that seem to live within this outpost.
Mm-hmm.
And you can detect the presence of many of them within the actual hill that you know is behind the walls themselves. It seems to be this wall surrounding this large hillside, and a lot of those presences are underground. Over into the mountainsides to the northeast, you can also detect humanoid presences inside the mountains.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I cast a spell to eavesdrop?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I
was
want to
me.
scry. I want to scry.
So scrying require I think that why are your spells not there?
Beep.
Yeah, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom save, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily. So you are not familiar with any of these people.
Nope.
So
These are randos, as they say.
Randos. I want to eavesdrop on the randos. Will it work?
I was gonna say though, it's gonna be really easy to bluff our way through, because like we'll just be like, oh my god, the city's under attack. Literally, that's why I'm bringing people here. Go save the city with us.
As
Come
long as
on,
you just
boy.
make sure that the spell does not, if they succeed, they immediately know you're using spells on them, because that will piss them off.
Because then they'll be like, "Oh, you're casting magic on me? Cool."
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that is exactly how scry works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. I
I'm
just
pretty
don't have it
sure,
in
but
front
I
of
don't
me.
know 100%.
Because I know some spells work that way.
it says on a successful save, the target isn't affected and you can't use it again against them. On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor
Okay,
moves
so
with
it's-
the target remaining within 10 feet.
So it's
Okay,
not
so-
really, it's
I
an
don't know.
indirect listening. I got it.
All right, so you do not know like anything about this person.
No. Correct.
So
You should cast it on one of their stones. It'd be funny to be listening to everything and just be like,
Okay, so I have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Wait, you do or I do? Do you have to roll for them?
Yeah, it says the target has to make a.
All right, I'm
wisdom
not
saving
questioning
throw.
you. This is your
Hold on.
job. Go ahead.
Save modifier. You know, you don't know them, so it's gonna be plus that. And save modifier. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
That's paladin up there. So that plus, say, it's enough level that it gets its charisma mod in there. So that is a 22.
That's bull.
It-
Okay.
it-
So no, it goes off of your spell save DC. It has to beat it, which that is yours. So unfortunately, the scry, you try to peer up in that area, and the guard's looking down. You kind of peek your eye around just so you can kind of get visual on there, and you can feel the spell did not land.
Okay.
It's also paladins near other paladins.
Yeah, paladins. That's why paladins are
Yeah.
used as armor forces. They literally just have broken modifiers at some point.
All right, Zani kind of pokes her head around with you as well too, and is like, "All right, well, I guess as long as we and then she looks and she says, "Oh, we have a skeletal horse."
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna have to talk to them 100%, but we got paperwork.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone's expecting us. My friends are, anyways.
Just Nock will just kind of like peek their head through the like opening of the curtain at the back. I think Nock is up front with Bracket.
Yeah, you just walk through.
Yeah, and just kind of like peek back and just say like, okay, technically we are allowed to cast spells, not you, Illyria. Unfortunately, you're not on the paperwork, but don't do so unless it is defensive, and don't do it against the guards.
Illyria, whoops.
We can't just like
Blinky
do
and
magic for fun. So
You
just
see
remember-
Blinky and my starfish finger wrap around each other, and I'm like, yeah,
uh-huh. Yeah, well, they can't see you while you're in here. So if you just like chill in here and don't do anything, that should be fine.
I know we've only known each other for about a couple of days, but
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of chill. Me and the Xystallian Guard have quite the history together.
I can chill, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna not cast magic, at least as long as it's not obvious.
I'm
Also,
not going to
yeah,
get you guys in trouble. How about that?
I'm
Well-
saying like a 10-minute break while
didn't
we
cast
talk to
control
them if we
for
have
a
to talk to
reason.
them.
Me and Illyria make eye contact. Just,
Urem's like, so no light spell.
No light spell right now, buddy. I'm sorry.
You know,
we have a
practicing.
lantern.
He's in the cart and it lit up as he said that, and as he said that,
I'm sorry. Oh my
Um,
god, we are the most magical fucking group, and it's not good. It is illegal. It is against the law.
I'm
could
literally
go
gonna
to
just look
jail
back and be like,
still.
I'm sorry the gods chose us.
I'm
It's
not
fine.
mad at you.
Once we
I
get into the
grew-
city, there are plenty of places we can use it comfortably.
I mean,
Okay.
I grew up in Zista.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Oliver knows
I-
where all the fun places are.
Indeed, I
And I'm
do.
like, don't you, Oliver? Don't you?
Okay, so do we continue forward?
hold on, Oliver was saying something.
Oh,
right
sorry,
there.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Andrew.
I learned all sorts of ways to do it discreetly.
Discreet,
Is
what
it-
Yankowski is best at.
Is it too late for
That
me to cast
sounds,
minor
like,
illusion?
vaguely
over the
dirty,
horse?
but I know you don't mean it that way.
Probably. You would be actively doing it in front of the guards watching you, so.
Yeah.
This is not
yeah.
a fucking skeleton,
Listen,
guys.
It's
There's
okay.
no one guard.
It's
There's
just-
3
it's
dozen of the
just-
guys.
It's just a horse. It's not like we have an undead giant walking around with us. We have a horse.
We have a
I turn
horse.
to Doc and I'm like, that's a really interesting idea.
No.
No.
Most people don't
Think
really
how
take
effective it would
kindly
be
to
against the
anything.
elementals.
Most people don't take too kindly to anything undead in most civilization. I mean, like, what are we gonna say
but,
for
like-
why we have it?
It's
It's a horse.
it's a
It's my
horse.
Steve.
Yeah.
Or
It's not
brackets.
doing anything wrong. It's just a horse.
Besides,
It
Steve's
eats
come in all
grass.
sorts of flavors.
I vibe checked it. It's good.
Everyone's so worried about my horse, and Illyria has said nothing. I think I'm just gonna be sitting at the back of the cart with my cloak pulled over my face.
Yeah, just like I am
No,
not here.
all you see is like my talons come out of my fingers, but like nothing else. She's just like, I'm fucking
Also-
game if they try to touch the horse.
Actually, where is Ember Nettle right now?
Oh, he's in the cart with me.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly just write Ember Nettle's name in the cart, just in case it wasn't written in there.
Cool.
Just gonna kind of carve Ember Nettle into the cart and hope that that works.
Doesn't Ember Nettle? Oh, okay. Well, hope that works.
All right.
It's
so
okay.
You
So,
guys continue along the path.
is there like a point where
Yeah.
it's clearly like where the entrance is, or like where the checkpoint is going past?
So
'Cause
you
I assume
start
there is
noticing-
one.
So you start. Oliver would know just from your basic history, but there are 3 entrances to Kahldurath's edge, at the northeastern edge, the southeastern edge, and then to the water of the river, the western outpost.
Well, we're not taking
So
that way.
as you guys are continuing further eastern, you can slowly, in the far distance, catch as the path starts curving, the image of some large towers, 2 together, and then some sort of kind of let down bridge in front of it that acts as the door that acts as the way
Gate in.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you. Some words are escaping me today. This is
yeah, you
this
seem
is
to be struggling, Brian. Maybe you need caffeine, not other things.
I don't think I have any caffeine here. Oh god.
That's wild for a Mountain Dew drinker like yourself.
I've been trying to cut back.
Right
um,
back here.
I will
So-
ask Oliver, because we're about to stop to stay somewhere soon, correct? That is the math time-wise we're at, right?
You're approaching
What time-
about, I would say, about 5.5 going on 6 hours as you are starting to see the gate in the distance
What
Okay.
time is it?
What time is it? We're
We-
approaching 5 to 6 hours at what time?
of travel. Normally,
Well,
horses
Oliver gets to
can go
know.
for about-
Yeah, I know exactly what time it is.
Okay, what time is it?
yeah. So first off,
Wait, I got the
normal
watch.
horses can only go for about 8 hours. If you do try to push them beyond, it could overtire them. Let me see. You guys went to bed around like 10:30 last night. So about 2 hours in the morning, it's about 8:30. So you're about like, I'd say like 2:30 in the 2:37 in the afternoon right now. You guys have been traveling most of the morning and you're into the early afternoon.
Okay. So in theory, we could push past the fort, but the fort is a safe place to be.
So should we push on and travel further, or should we make it a point to stay in this area for the rest of the day?
Well, we'll allow us to rest the horses, and you guys can make the full dash to the bridge. Because how far is the bridge from here?
You still got, I'd say, let me see, you got about 2 hours till there, another one from there. The bridge is probably about, I'd say about 6 hours of travel if you just kept at it.
That's pretty far if we're anticipating combat the following day.
Yeah.
Do we agree that we should go a little farther? I feel like that's a little far back.
We could maybe cut it about halfway, right? Isn't there like another good cutoff point?
Hold on. I did my math a little bit wrong. I'd say about 4.5
Okay.
hours from where you are right now. That's my bad. It's not as
Oh,
bad.
okay.
4.5 hours to the bridge from where you guys currently are at.
Yes, and then it is an 8-hour trek across the bridge.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's probably going to be a little bit slower because we're going to be stopping and starting and like helping people on the bridge.
Yeah, but that doesn't account against
So-
the horses. It counts against travel. Horses are only counted on the travel time, not on their pauses.
Okay. I'm just like
That it's total travel
verbalizing.
distance is the math. So if say it takes 12 hours for us to get somewhere, but we actually only traveled 8 hours of horse walking, and we like stopped, we don't count against the horse travel walking, right, Brian? That's how you're doing your math and distance.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the length of time that everybody's going to be awake for.
Well, yeah, no.
Traveling
If
for exhaustion.
once
could be a
Oliver's
factor.
back, I guess I'll have to. So there's a closer gate in the place, and then a far gate, essentially.
For getting into the outpost?
Yes.
So both corners, northeast and southeast around it, you guys are going, if you guys know the map. So you guys are traveling around that curve right now. So the northeast corner, the southeast corner, and then the western corner over there are the three entrances to Kahldurath's Edge. So you're approaching the northeastern one, or it's at least up ahead.
Okay, valid question. How close are we, depending on where we stop, to the mountains? Because that's where Nock technically, canonically, will be going.
So there's two separate spots where canonically I thought, hey, you guys would have stopped for a night's rest that Nock starts off for. So there's multiple starting points that will be figured out for the super sexy solo session.
So okay. So I think we should continue past so that way we can get some more time behind us. But they're probably gonna stop us to talk to us. They're
Most likely,
100% going
Most
to.
Most likely, yes.
So,
big is the outpost? Is it possible for us to enter this entrance and then go through the outpost towards the other entrance?
From the outside, you really can't tell because you don't know the interior layout of what the outpost looks like.
That's fair and reasonable.
With your history check, you 100% don't know
Yeah.
what's behind the walls.
That is true, I don't.
Well, I say we play it by ear as we approach the guard, because they're sure as shit gonna ask us something. But I think our goal overall should be to get another 2 hours of travel in and get closer to the bridge, and then hide out somewhere safe in the woods, like we've done in the past.
I would agree, considering how close we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And considering how much daylight we still have left, we don't want to waste it.
Yeah, and how much time it's going to take to cross the bridge. Even though it's an 8-hour travel time, it's going to be a shitty day.
Yeah, we don't, that's my whole point is like, we don't want to necessarily exhaust ourselves today, but if we have a bunch of travel tomorrow before we ever get to that place, and then we have to cross the bridge on top of it, that'd
be too much, yeah. We all agree. We're in agreement as a team. Let's see what the guard has to say as we go past the check-in towers. So we'll continue towards towards those towers to see if the guard happens to shout for us.
Yeah, Callum had to step away for a second.
Okay, so I'll push something a little bit further along then. We'll circle back to what I wanted to do with Callum. All right. So you guys do keep approaching towards the gate, and as you are within about 200 feet of it, you notice the lights of the towers near it point down the path in your direction, and you guys have a giant light spell shining down upon you.
Oh, and here we go.
Nock is like under their breath, just being like, it is so hard not to moon them right now. It would be so good.
Nah, don't moon cops. They get pissed off. They begin hitting you.
Maybe not the best idea right now.
No, I know. It's just, it would be so good.
I like your intention, though. A+. I'll give you a fist bump.
Do we see guards looking? Do we see guards looking at us?
Oh yeah, we are the talk of the fort.
And you guys hear a booming voice coming out from the area. Attention, cart goers!
Travelers? Bracket literally does this like actually disappointed in them.
Please halt your cart at the entrance. Resistance will be met with force.
Cool.
Nock will come out of the cart and sit next to Bracket, and we'll just yell up, okay!
Thick brow.
And you could continue bringing the cart over towards the entrance. As the path opens up and curves towards the door, you guys turn in that direction. And there's two balconies that come out about halfway down the tower that point outside, and you can see two separate guards coming out at both of those towers and look down upon you all. Good day, travelers.
Yo.
Hi.
What's your business in these parts?
Traveling to Xysta.
with all present company?
Currently,
Can I poke my head out?
Yes.
Sorry, shit is going sideways here. It's always the night that I'm needing to do something else. It's freaking insane.
It's okay, buddy.
No.
Oh, it doesn't feel okay to me. I've been up since like fucking 5 o'clock this morning. Been doing this shit. I can't even get a fucking break to play with you guys.
It's okay. No worries.
So in us saying that we're all trying to get through to go to Zista, I'm going to kind of incredulously be like, yeah, you guys didn't hear there's a fucking attack going on. We need to get there and like save stuff. What are you guys even doing here?
Questioning a group with a skeletal horse pulling their carriage down the path to Zista City.
Yeah, it's my familiar. General Broderick sent me to get these guys to go and help the city. Like, why are you guys here? The elementals are after the queen. Something terrible is happening. People need help.
you're just jamming the guard. Here, we got
That's
paperwork.
exactly
I'm
what I was
sorry.
planning
You
on
probably
doing.
should have
Yeah,
left the
literally just
paperwork.
overwhelm them with true facts that aren't in context.
Yeah, he's like, wait, I didn't even know that it's that bad. I didn't even know this.
Right? Like you're not wrong, but how do you know about that? That happened 6 hours ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Please roll a deception check.
For the horse?
All right, give me one second.
Deception.
For the
He
horse.
said it's familiar.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yes.
True.
For the horse. Everything else
That
is
is
the
a lie.
truth.
The horse, and like,
Do I get advantage because I'm adding a bunch of truth?
No. You're trying to convince paladins you have an undead horse as a familiar, and one of the freaking, what is his ranking again? Commander Broderick okayed it. So it's a
Well,
little
that-
hard lie here.
All right, hold on one second. So I am going to use Blinky for this as well. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
One
because if
second.
your finger falls off, that won't be a big deal at all.
Hey, listen, I'm poking my head out of the cart. I'm pretty sure they can't see my finger. All right.
Really a very comedic thud in the, if we animated it. When he
Just like
rolls
a
badly,
plop and
just you hear a
squelch.
plop. Give me a sec.
Just wince and then my eye twitches like 16 times.
Yeah.
Okay, you said deception?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to move rooms because Avery's going to bed next door to where I was set up. Okay, that's a 16 all set. Actually, hold on. It's 16. It's a 17 all set. Blinky gave me a whole 1. Take it though.
The commander does not approve of any undead beings. So try again, traveler.
Actually,
It's not an
paperwork.
undead. If it's a steed, yeah, it's spectral. It just looks like that. Right?
Did you say right?
Right? Imagine
Right?
saying it
I'm a paladin, not a fucking expert. Like,
I'm a paladin, not an expert.
You can see there appears to be a few more guards over the top of the wall start lining it, and you can see that they don't have weapons drawn, but they do have them at the ready.
I'm like, hey, I got
I'm
paperwork.
gonna like whisper. Yeah, I'm gonna whisper to Knock and be like,
Knock
"Hey,
yeah, you guys are talking a lot, so it's a little hard to.
Yeah, Knock's just like,
it's a little
okay,
hard
fuck
for me
wads.
too.
Ambassador,
So
can I pick you
Knock
up?
is just,
Can I put you on my shoulder to talk to them, or that's too little?
Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Knock is going to
Sorry.
say, permission to reach into my bag, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, I reach into my bag and I pull out the fucking scroll that says we can do this. I don't say that to them, but that's what I do. I take it out and I just take the full thing. I am an ambassador to the Blessed Feet. I am traveling to Zista with my party, the Misfit Warriors, to have a meeting with Queen Kahldurath to request aid for my tribe. We are also going to kill some elementals on our way, if that's okay with you.
You can see him speak behind him, and a few moments later, you can see the door is partially open, and a squadron of 6 do come out of the gate and head towards you all.
Okay.
And you see a woman fire genasi who does not like the rain right now come
Yeah,
out over
fair.
to you guys and just be like, all right, hold on, may we see?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Knock will hop down
Of course.
from the cart
Thank
so
you.
that we're like speaking face to face and not like elevated.
Mhm.
And you can see
You're probably still face to face though, Knock, just so you know. You're not
Yeah,
face
I
to
know.
face. Up down.
Yeah, I know.
and you can see a couple of them behind the fire genasi kind of like hold up their arms and hold their holy symbol for a moment, looking in the direction of like the horse in your cart. Takes and be like, one moment, and they go back in, bringing the paper up to the guard in the tower. And you can see the fire genasi hands it over to them, and they start reading the paperwork. So you do have the seal of Commander Broderick, but this only allows use of magic for defensive purposes on this travel. It says nothing about undead companions. We have civilians on the way to Zista. You are more than free to travel there, but undead cannot be let this close to the city. You will have to release or put down that horse.
I don't love that, but
Knock is
I can't argue. I guess.
just
I'm not
a
saying
little.
that as my character. I'm just
I think Knock's face kind of falls a little bit and just says, I understand your aversion. I'm not friend to undead myself in general. This is a horse. And we'll just kind of go up and pet it. It will not harm anybody. It's never even tried to bite one of us.
It actually hangs out with the other horses. It's just kind of weird that it can't eat, which is a little odd. They all look at it weird.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. I am nervous.
You can ask my magic course if he thinks he's cool. You can.
It's not gonna be enough, is it? That's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
hold on 1 second. I might be able to add something to that.
How?
You got me a second before I was going to start speaking, so hopefully you can.
It would have to be guidance, so probably nothing actually. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I think guidance has to be before.
Yeah.
You can see this
Sure.
half-orc man who you've been speaking to this time kind of sigh for a moment. Listen, I am no stranger to oddities. I'm from Zista City. However, undead are undead. Those are not welcome within the cities. They are ungodly and they should be put down.
Do I have to? I'm asking this, like, are they expecting us to do it here in front of them?
It said either put it down or release it.
So,
Uh,
can I just, like, poke my head back in and whisper to Illyria for a second?
Yeah.
If you come into the
Lyria.
cart, I'm like fully standing, wrapping my whip around my sickle, and I look like I'm like 5 seconds away from coming out of the cart, but she hasn't left yet because she's like, oh, I'm kind of undead looking, so I probably shouldn't go out there unless I have to.
I have a sort of a solution I think I can do. I can unsummon it into the jar into the city. It's
Oh
not
my
like
God.
actually on fire, right?
And I'm in because that's funny if we send a horse into Delson's apartment.
It's not actually on fire, right?
Send it into the city. Let's just
Well, here's
set
my
it
other thought, though.
free.
Listen,
They
hold
said
on,
we
though.
could set it free.
It's undead. If we set it free, they're gonna kill it immediately.
Yeah.
They're
We
paladins.
don't know that. We
They're
don't know
paladins.
that. We could just say, hey, if we set it free, will you promise that we get to let it live?
Well,
It'll
to
just
them
go
it's
back
not
to its
alive.
hole.
They're very pretty
But I'm just
obvious on
saying-
their
There's
response.
promises.
It wouldn't make it less like unsummoning it. It would just disappear, and then they get to go. Okay, cool, it's gone. Like it's not like
I think they would be like, hey, you just did more magic that wasn't defensive in front of us. That's what I think would happen to
to
that.
get rid of the horse that you told me to get rid of. It's a magically summoned undead horse. I would have to magically unsummon it, correct?
Yeah.
If
That's
they
that's my logic.
believe- I
Unsummoning
don't
a
think that they
familiar-
believe you is the thing.
Well, that is it's that's why you just go, okay, whoop.
Can I put the horse in my bag of holding?
It won't fit.
Yeah. Also, very
I put
obvious
a
when you
whole
start
horse
putting
in
a
my
horse
bag of
into a
holding.
bag.
Wait a second. It's just the skeleton, though. You could disassemble it and stick it in the bag, for sure.
That
It's
would
not
upset
actually
them
on
more.
fire.
We know that as a
Doesn't mean
fact
that
that will upset them more. Imagine that you say to these paladins, hey, give me a sec, I just have to disassemble the horse. That will
I mean,
not
at that
help
point,
our case, though it would be the funniest thing.
Give me a second to disassemble my horse.
It's definitely not a threat if it doesn't have any of its fucking bones connected.
Okay.
Listen, we've already had another weird horse pass through here in the past couple of days. We
Wait, you're
can't-
saying this? We
This-
haven't even finished our conversation.
Yes,
Wait,
but
what weird horse?
you guys are kind of conversing, and this guard is getting impatient.
I would like to converse. Yamakowski's only said one sentence to me.
Yeah, I know. The guard is just saying, "Hey, hurry it up." You
I
guys can
will,
keep on talking,
I will
but-
talk to the guard. We're just trying to
What?
figure out how to best deal with the companion. So that way, if it can't go to Zista, we get it. We don't want to piss off anyone. But we're trying to figure out how to make sure it's safe. Because people do care about things, you know? Even if they're undead.
Roll a persuasion check.
Put twinkle in my eye.
Wink.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whole twinkle. That is a 22.
Wait, can you please
Oh, thank
add
fuck.
the,
Oh my god, we first.
please add the Brad Pitt hair shake thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's a twinkle in his eye. The hair's looking great.
Okay, cool.
Even in the rain. Oh my
Oh
god.
no, he looks. You're like somehow his hair still seems to be keeping it together.
And the guard, that half-orc guard, looks very well.
We do
Okay.
apologize for causing this ruckus. We
I'm
just wanted to
just
travel.
And then in the cart, you.
Unclip the horse from the cart, and I will personally ride it into the distance and come back with fame. Is that a good idea? They're not gonna shoot me.
Are you saying that to the group? Because I know Illyria
Yes, I am saying that to the group.
I think that's up to
I'm
Illyria.
in the cart. though.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
Yes.
speaking to the group in the cart, so they just said that.
Can I answer Yamakowski
Yes.
first?
Yes.
Holy crap. Okay, so you just suggested that to me. I'm gonna ask you, what would that entail? Is the horse aware of what you're doing?
How aware of it is it of anything that's going on around it? Like,
I haven't cast Speak with the Undead yet. It just seems to kind of be going through the motions. It's not really on the same page as Ember Nettle, so to speak.
if it doesn't suffer like stomach upset from being turned upside down, it probably won't really notice much of anything other than that it's no longer outside.
Considering it can't eat, I would say that that's probably a good course of action. It's either that or we start attacking the guards, but I don't really think that's a good idea.
So here's my other thought: is that I think I should probably send you along as well. I don't think they're going to take kindly to the way that you look, and I think that we're going to have some trouble trying to get you in. And I hear you if like you want to be here, but like if I send Emernettle along, someone's going to need to make sure that it can make it out of Rain's apartment without destroying everything. And I you know what I'm
Get
saying?
down, it's a
Like,
horse.
it's a
top
whole
story.
horse. It's not a horse hard or like software, but it's still a whole horse shape.
Yes, and your cloak shields visually. If you could still be sensed in other ways, but I just want to give you, because you came up with the idea for the horse. Ember nettle can probably fit in your bag of holding if you wanted to, but not the horse,
Oh,
unless disassembled.
so I can stick Ember Nettle in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but I'll certainly send the horse through, and I might just call Ember Nettle over and just like forcefully just kind of shove him in my bag. I don't really think he would appreciate that, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so here's a thought, Brian.
Nettle seemed a little bit like weirded, but like just went with it, and then disappears.
He's trusting like that.
Can I send wet hands with the horse to make sure that it doesn't destroy everything?
So what are you guys going with? The horse through the ring?
I think this is insane. I
Like,
think this is insane, and we should just let Knock ride it away and come back. Because if you do more magic in front of these guards, they're not going to be happy.
We're in a
Where are
covered
you
wagon.
guiding it to, though? Because there's no way in hell Illyria is just gonna let you set her horse free.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it really just like would it just sit on the horizon line until we come back? Because somebody's gonna off it. It's an undead horse, even if it's not being like. That's kind of my problem right now. Is like, what do we even actually realistically? Like, we could disassemble it, stick it in a bag of holding, and then give it to one of the guards to like keep track of for a fucking week or whatever. But like,
you guys can try disassembling the horse. I'm not opposed.
I don't want to disassemble the
We're not
horse.
freaking out an entire guard battalion by disassembling a horse. Because everyone's like, they're disassembling a horse. Get on the wall now. Get on the wall.
Yeah, I don't think the guards
Okay,
here will
but-
be a fan of us trying to do that.
So then, yeah, like, is your horse unsummonable, or is it literally a corporeal being, and we need to like?
It's a corporeal being that I know of. Yeah,
You have no claim.
This horse literally just started following me around, and kind of like Ember Nettle, I found it near the ghost ship. I have no idea if it's summonable or unsummonable. I just know that it's attached to me and that I'm attached to it at this point.
Well, that was a very vague answer. I
have no answers for you.
Other than getting it into the city and making it, pretend that we unsummoned it. I don't think there's a way that it gets to survive until we come back. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, the second we leave, they're gonna be like, fucking undead horse, come here. Like, they're paladins.
It's just a horse.
You seem upset though. I will say.
He's upset.
Those tacos, like both. None of you guys know that reference. You didn't have to see those. I don't even remember the brand's name.
I like to think that Brackett is like explaining the joke, even though we won't get either of the.
Nope,
references.
he did. That was canon. What I just said, and he's like, "Fuck!" I just made a reference and then tried to poorly explain it.
And then they say,
I guess if you want to give them the disclaimer that you're going to unsummon it and see if they believe you, you can.
Can I poke my head out? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's at least worth the shot. Backup plan, they go, no, don't use any more magic, and we are left with the option of letting it.
You letting it go, which is fine. Both are, we do.
So I poke my head out
two
and I'm
options.
like, is it going to be a problem if I use magic to make it go away?
If it truly is a summon of yours, desummoning will be allowed, but do not resummon within the confines of the Xystallian kingdom.
Am I allowed to summon a different form of my familiar? I guess it's not defensive. I don't really know.
For defensive purposes,
Yeah.
Defensive magic allowed. So, in any other form, yes.
Sick.
Okay.
All right, so then what check do you want me to... Oh, so I'm going to pull the jar out, But I'm under the canopy, right? Poke my head out. I lean back in. I pull the cash out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I speak the words, so both sides open.
Okay.
So my next question is, can I send wet hands through and like to keep tabs on the horse and make sure it doesn't go fucking horse crazy and
Yeah,
China
he's a
shop?
good, I think you
I
can
mean,
just send
you
him
could,
through.
but
Wet hands would fit through.
you could, but the horse has been extremely docile this entire time. It doesn't really do much of anything.
Yeah, but someone should be there to inform them why there's a skeletal horse in the
Fair.
upstairs apartment.
Right? I don't want Bleak to piss himself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, fair.
I don't
Rain
want
gets
Rain
home,
to be upset
opens
that there's
the
a
door,
horse
and there's
in
just
the
a fucking
bedroom.
horse.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna while I'm still inside the canopy, call out wet hands and put
really?
him.
You need my help?
I'm gonna explain to him in case he wasn't listening. But like, you got to go and babysit this horse. I'm really sorry. I'll see you in a day or two.
Go babysit this horse.
Well, he remembers Bleak. He remembers Rain. He's got to go and make sure this horse doesn't trip.
Just funny.
Why are we am I babysitting a horse?
You'll explain later.
Okay. We got to put Illyria's horse through the cache into Oliver's apartment because we can't bring it with us across the because
I'm
it's
gonna I'm making small talk with the other paladins at this point because this is taking so long.
It's not going as fast as I can.
I know, but I'm just saying so that way Brian feels that the paladins aren't like getting pissed.
Okay, so does he agree? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, I want to be there helping you, matey. It seems like we're gonna have a hard time moving forward, but if this is what you need from me, just promise to call me if you need any help on the bridge.
Here's actually an idea. Once you get to the other side with the horse, say hi to Rain for me, say hi to Bleak for me, and then get Rain to, get Rain to open the portal so that I can bring you back out. Sound good? Just like make sure someone's aware that there's a fucking horse in that apartment, so Bleak doesn't piss himself. Like that's my main concern at the moment.
Rain's gonna love this, and then he's just gonna dive through the veins.
You know she did.
And the other side.
Okay, so I'm gonna unequip wet hands from my
we have to play
thing,
this out
so my
later.
life goes down and all my stuff. Like my stuff changes, and I have to use 2 charges of the cash, right? Or can wet hands literally float through, like you just mentioned?
He can float through. He's a ghost.
Okay, so then
Hell yeah.
I'm going to cast
That's sick.
Astral Stream on the horse, and it just folds in on itself and disappears to their eyes. I think like it's in the apartment now.
So the guards and everybody around just sees this portal open up, surround around the horse, and its form kind of just sucks in, and then the portal disappears, and the horse is gone.
Sorry about that, guys.
And you hear on the vase is still open right now, so you hear on the other side of it just clicking, ching, ching, something.
Oh shit!
There's now just a
Can
horse
I,
on a
close
wood
it really
floor.
quick? Like,
the vase really quick. Yes. First off, just so I know, Conlon, where would Rain have kept the vase?
It was probably in that second bedroom, so there's just a horse sitting between like a table and a bookshelf, just there, now in a room. It can't move that much, but it's just standing on a wood floor room, probably with a chair. It's kind of annoyed it's next to it.
It's not as heavy as a flesh and blood horse. It will not be breaking through the floor. Like,
No,
it's
but
not
but it's still very just the concept.
Side note, we are totally role-playing this
Yeah.
as well when we finally do the session with Sealy's interview now. Just cut to the next day.
I'm so sorry that was so difficult, by the way, guys.
Oh my god.
You guys
I just
did
really
not
didn't want to like
think
leave
about
that
how to
poor
progress
horse
the
there.
failure at all.
Wow, we're too not. Every time we get a random like companion, we're like, no, you stay.
Yeah, like,
We
it
collected
gives us so many
bleak.
ways to move people around. Why would we not bring things with us? Like, we can. It's just a bit of a to-do.
Knock is
That horse
like
is going to come in handy,
a
though, I bet.
little. I think a little shaken because now Knock is just like, are they gonna make me get rid of Vane? Like, what is the problem with these fucking paladins? It's just a horse. Like, Knock's brain is just going
I'm gonna
10
try and
miles
dap
a
up
minute.
the last paladin that to be like, sorry that took so long. You know, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
thank
and
you
dap
for-
him up.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for being
cooperating.
understanding.
I do apologize if this is inconveniencing you all, but you must understand. If you haven't heard and you're heading to Xysta, it's really impossible to reach at this time.
Yeah, we know the bridge is fucked. We'll figure that out when we get there. That's kind of why we
How
have
do you mean
so many.
impossible, though? What?
The bridge.
I
dude.
was here a few days ago. What has happened since?
The bridge, it's covered within a storm. Most of the crater of Krulin's crater is covered within this storm. We've received word from inside the city. They seem to be okay, but elementals are outside the bounds of the city, floating throughout the storm. So we are essentially cut off currently. We're working on a solution.
I'm going to like make hard eye contact with this guy, and I'm going to be like, I think we have a working solution going in. We're going to go and try to save the city. So if you have someone, like, if you have a way to call someone on that side, you said you got word from them. Let them know we have a solution, and
We're gonna try and cross.
yeah,
We're
We gotta
going to
go.
cross. We're going to, regardless.
we're already doing it. Like, can't stop us now. You said it was allowed.
Can't stop us now.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Hey. Totaling at what?
29.
9.
Oh no, my perception score went down because Wet Hands isn't with me anymore.
So did your health.
Well, yeah, but my health goes down fucking regularly. That doesn't fucking bother me. Like,
That's an
Sorry,
easy to calculate problem.
Your max HP went down.
well, thankfully I do have that tied to the item, so when I unequip it, it just does it. I do also lose access to a couple of spells.
I was like, well, according to this letter and seal from Broderick and Commander Quest from Nyra's Grove, because you guys also got that a long time ago.
Mhm.
Eh,
Seems you are doing something important, so we will inform them of you coming in. I'm not sure if they can help assist across the bridge, but
I have
know they-
another thing to say. I interrupt him and go, if you get a chance to talk to Rain Cinderheart, let her know I'm coming back.
He has no clue who that
And
is.
we just fucking go. Like, that's the last word.
No, I need the paper back actually.
Oh, all right. Well,
You can go jump into the cart like a psycho. That's okay.
You can see the half orc hand it back to the fire Genasi, who disappears into the background. I'm not sure who this Rain is, but we will inform General Eldrick.
Yeah.
I know he has guards at the entrance to the city.
Okay.
Anyone who can still get across the bridge, they are assisting entering the city.
Okay.
There's-
Can you let him know that we are going to be trying our best to get any refugees on the bridge into the city? So any extra hands that he can have to help them in would be greatly
Receive them.
appreciated.
What happens if we send some of the people back to you guys, by the way? Because, like, if we find survivors, it might be safer for them to come back to you guys.
Well, the bridge is only about an hour's travel to the Merchant's Corner, which is a section southern of this outpost where caravans and other travelers seem to rest for the night outside the outpost. if any of them are rescued on the side closer to this side of the bridge, inform them to head over to the Merchant's Corner. We're trying to assist those that we can in this section outside the city.
Will
Okay.
do.
And you can see the fire genasi again coming down underneath. The flames kind of like hitting with every drizzle, and hands it back to you, Nock. Thanks.
I'm sorry that they keep making you do this. That seems kind of mean. And Naka's gonna like roll it back up and stick it.
Fine, I'm a little hot-headed anyway.
That's a good one.
And
I
then
hope you get to
That was
use
the
that
most
more.
NPC-ass dialogue, though.
you can kind of see some of those paladins again hold their holy symbols and point over towards your cart. And the genasi runs back inside. Very well. Well, there's still a good portion of the day left. If you all can push on as well.
That's our goal.
The southeastern corner, there's Merchant's Corner. It's a covered area outside the outpost where you might find some refuge. And the fire genasi comes up behind, and you can see speaks into the half-orc's ears. All right, we have confirmed there are no more undead within your cart, so we appreciate that.
You see Yamakowski like kind of turk their head like, but then immediately go, really shouldn't have done that. Now they're gonna question why I'm questioning it. So I'm just sitting there like looking around like if there's a fly or something. Like,
well, you all know Illyria is still in the cart.
that's why I'm acting confused, but also trying to cover that I'm confused.
Very well. Well, safe journeys, you all. Thank you for cooperating.
Stay dry.
Mistress Xylio, watch upon you.
Brock is gonna give you just
the
look of like,
just a very like jolty salute, and just says bye.
And the gates officially close. You see the half-orc walk back inside.
No hard feelings about the horse.
The searchlight now off you is kind of guides your path forward for a little bit until it can't turn anymore. And
that's nice.
The presence of the guards seems to disperse their interest in you, and they just go back to their patrols. And you guys are all left together in the cart, and Zani is just like, wow, that was really close.
Oh no!
You get used to it. That was easy.
That Zani.
Yeah, all things considered, that could have been a lot worse.
None of them even drew their weapons. This was actually exceptionally good for my track record. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, guys.
Fall deeper into the corner and pull my cloak over my head, and I'm just like silently seething.
Oh, can I go and try to comfort Illyria? Like, I'm like, hey, your horse is in the city waiting for us. Aren't you excited?
She puts down her sickle because she's still been holding it, and she just kind of like sets it down, and then she's gonna like lift her cloak up just enough to look at you and say, I thank you for not leaving him behind.
We don't leave our crew behind. We just do illegal shit confidently. They don't even fucking bat an eyelash. If you act like you know what you're supposed to be doing, and then just go the other way, like.
Her eyes are gonna flash like an intense color as she says this, and she just looks at you and is like, it's not his fault. He didn't choose to be like that. And not everyone understands that.
I mean, yeah, I'm hardly one to talk.
Along the front of the cart, I think, like the bench, and probably
it's
gets
like
about
1.5
4 steps. Yeah, like 4 steps each way because they're 3 feet tall, but is just pacing.
I'm still picturing like a love seat size, so it's just like a top running back and forth.
Yamakowski, for a moment when Illyria was saying that too, looking in as she looks up at you, you do see her blue eyes kind of flash like marigold for a few moments there as she says that before she blinks and it's back to blue.
I don't make any comment on that, but I definitely note it. I mean, and like, honestly, I appreciate the fact that you're the same way. Like, I don't like leaving my friends behind, even if they can't talk or act the way they're supposed to act. You know, friends are friends, even when they eat your fingers. and get you arrested.
She's gonna say, how are your appendages, by the way?
This one's kind of itchy, and I like hold up my starfish finger.
You look that they have apparently grown almost like halfway to the knuckle now, and as you look at them, you can kind of move them independently again. Though your skin does appear to be almost like a starfish appendage growing out of your feathered hands.
So I'm on day 3 of those applications.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, itches like a motherfucker, but it's coming back, so thanks for that.
Okay, go ahead.
What's that? You hear after that comment, Yamakowski, just like in your head, your body is so cool.
That's weird. Sorry, I
Oh,
didn't
you
catch
keep
that.
cutting out.
You're
What
going a little
are
too deep.
you?
I'm saying, so I say, wait, I look at my severed finger and I'm like, I'm a kenku.
Ken who?
Kenku. I'm a bird person thing.
Where are you?
Fucking Xista City, but like on the outskirts.
We're hungry.
Oh shit, what do you eat? Are you, ooh, that's weird. Are you gonna eat like parts of my body? What do you eat?
You suddenly have a hunger, Yamakowski. You personally, you're just craving some good seafood, like you've been out on the ocean again.
Okay, well, Xista is a port city.
Do I, because we've been talking, do I suddenly just see Yamakowski talking to what it appears to be nothing and staring at
Yep.
their hand? Okay. So I'm just going to nod at you and go, you doubled the applications, didn't you?
I look up to Illyria and I'm like, yeah, I felt like it would be kind of important to have on my fingers. Do you happen to have any seafood or any of those mushrooms that you collected seafood adjacent?
She's gonna look really serious and just go, are they asking for things?
They are.
It's best
I'm very hungry.
It's best we get them to you as soon as possible. Give me a couple of minutes. Let me check in my bag.
In the meantime, I'm gonna pop that good berry in my mouth just to see if that like helps at all.
The second you start chewing on the good berry,
Oh.
it immediately upsets your stomach and you just cough it back up.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! See,
Shit.
there's snails!
They're snails? What did you just say? Can you say that in a normal voice?
And clams! There's snails! Cool!
We're gonna need a subtitle for this entire episode because of Brian.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna like turn to Knock and I'm gonna be like, I am so sorry. That is not a reflection on your cooking. And I like kind of just pick it up and throw it out the back of the cart.
It's like, it's a berry. Knock is pacing and not really looking at you and just is like, it's a berry. It's fine. I didn't.
I know I was being funny. I'm sorry I spit your food out. I didn't mean to waste it. That's all I meant.
Knock's not upset about that. Knock is just pacing.
I feel like Knock is not prepared for how many things we're about to do wrong to get things done while we're in Xista. Like, I feel like that is going to be a constant issue for a while.
I think the problem, I'm not going to speak on the problem because Knock is not ready to speak on it.
Gotcha. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
That's an off-stream conversation.
Where are we right now?
You guys are traveling the corner past the gate, moving more towards the eastern edge. You are approaching the 8 hours that the horses have been pulling, and you now have one less horse. I think that there's two horses.
Sure do.
I have a question. Are we near any bodies of water?
On the other side of the outpost.
How far?
traveling the entire 2 hours that you just traveled back.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's not going to help
So
me.
for I can actually show you a visual. So
Hey,
that's where you
Brian.
guys were. That's where you're at the gate. You're
Yeah.
approaching that section.
That
The river
doesn't
was
help.
back
That
there.
doesn't help me. So,
Yep.
Mikowski's kind of in a little conundrum right now.
That's all right. I'll eat later.
While you're figuring that out, and I'm about to look in my bag because I'm trying to see if I have anything to help you, which I'm pretty sure I don't, but I'm looking to see if I do. I'm gonna look up frustrated again and just go, how long must I suppress Ember Nettle for?
We're probably fine.
And she's just immediately gonna loosen the bag of holding and just let him kind of
Comes out and immediately kind of wraps around your neck, almost like a neck scarf, and just like doesn't seem to be like shivering, but kind of just like staying close to you.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
What happens if I summon a different steed? Like,
Finding-
does Yertle still exist at some point?
I think so. I mean, I don't think it's the same steed every single time. Hold on.
I think you can. I think you can change it.
You can change it.
Okay.
So you summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. So it appears like it's the same spirit, but you just assume a different form. The steed takes on the form that you choose.
How do we feel about doing?
It doesn't say anything against you being able to change the form of the steed. It's just you can't have more than one steed bonded at a time.
Okay, so should I summon my horse so that we can keep going?
You can summon Yertle Horse.
Are we?
Turtle horse.
They said there was a place an hour away that we could rest at.
You guys are approaching the 8-hour mark where there seems to be more gravel rock sides going up the hill into the mountainsides, and you could start seeing some almost abandoned towers and buildings that you can see on the left side of the pass opposite the outpost. They seem to have mentioned something called Merchant's Corner further down in the southeastern corner.
And how far
Okay.
away is that about?
They mentioned the other side. I'd say it took you about an hour to roughly get here. It'd probably take from like where the gate was or where you're approaching. It'd probably take another rough hour to get to Merchant's Corner.
Well, I guess, Kelsey, if we each summon our steeds, we can just swap out to them as horses temporarily and let the regular horses kind of just walk instead of be pulling as hard.
Yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good plan. I'll
Make
use
it
one
that
of my
last
slots.
hour, but make it that last hour there. Just take our time. Might take
I
an hour
can,
and a half, 2 hours instead.
I can ritually cast Speak with Animals to talk to the horses and let them know.
I like this plan. This sounds like a good teamwork plan of why we have magic.
Okay.
The horses.
I feel like we're being quite defensive against a longer travel time.
We don't need to care about the defensive thing. We just need to bullshit them. We don't need to get offended. We just need to bullshit them.
The horses, when you speak with them, they do seem a little bit out of breath, and they're like, "Thank you. If we're not the leads, we can definitely continue on for a little bit longer."
Okay, so we'll.
Here, have some
Will there be-
water.
We'll pull off to the side because we have to attach the other two horses. That will take a minute or two.
And they
Knock,
ask for some feed and water.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, Knock, get some water for them, and we'll druid craft some apples for them as a little treat.
I'm gonna tell
you guys mind
and Hope to sit
take
on the
a
cart
5-minute
and act as sentries and watch.
Okay, what'd you say, Callum?
I gotta take a 5-minute break.
Got you.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Do you guys want to take a quick 5-minute break here? Because I also have to get more water.
Yeah.
Good
Can
time
we
to
finish
take a
our
quick
what
break.
our characters are about to do so we can just roll into being on the cart again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I tell Hope and Urem to go stand on the top of the cart and watch out for any impending things, because I also assume Vane will be doing the same.
Oh, for sure.
Hope is just like, "You got it," and then Urem is gonna like race you to the top, and Urem and Hope just start clambering up the side of the cart.
Yeah, Bracken will get the 2 now summoned steeds put on lead.
How far are the abandoned towers?
You guys are only off to the side of the path?
Yeah, we're off to the side.
Mhm.
The first is about 50 or so feet off of the path. And there's a couple further up as well, too.
Oops,
Roll
no,
a
I'm
perception
not doing
check.
that. Please stop being stupid, computer.
20.
Nice. You can definitely tell that, especially with your knowledge of, kingdoms and histories and stuff like that, these look like they might have been attempted extensions of the outpost itself, pushing into the mountain ranges. However, all of them seem in some form destroyed and utterly abandoned, looks like for a while. There's definite signs of boulders hitting the tops of these towers and kind of caving in part of them.
Oh, so they were like under attack at some point. I mean, if they're that close and everybody else is kind of doing a perimeter feeding the horses, I'm gonna go float over there and go check out the top of the tower.
Oliver,
She
anything
needs-
that...
She needs some air. She's gonna get some space from the cart for a minute.
Okay. All right, Knock and Oliver.
I am feeding the horses. I'm petting the horses. Knock is like, don't worry, the other one is safe.
Knock is being overly attached to these 2 horses.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Knock is having a moment. Like, Knock is not doing okay and is maybe relying a little bit too much emotionally on these 2 horses.
Are we on break right now still?
About to be.
We're about to be. I just wanted to see, Andrew, is Oliver doing anything?
No. I think I'll just get up, kind of stretch my legs a little bit. I guess he sees Knock kind of having this a little bit of a breakdown and doesn't really know what to do.
Are we
Speaking in horse.
How are you emotionally? We know how everyone else is. What have you just been zoning out? What's been going on with Oliver?
He's trying to. He isn't a huge fan of authority, so he was trying to just make himself small, like he wasn't there.
We'll unpack that later. Well,
Are we at the rest place right now? Did we travel the hour, quote unquote?
no, we're swapping in the horses.
But as Oliver is noticing that with Knock, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in about like 5 to 10 minutes.
They can hear you, they can hear me.
Hello, we're
Hello.
back. And to carry on, Oliver, is there anything you do as you notice Knock like this, or just silently observing?
I will approach slowly.
Okay.
Uh,
Knock is talking in horse to horse.
Horses, technically.
Yes. Braiding
hey,
their hair.
Braiding Hey,
horse. Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that you were okay, and I wanted to. I know you probably don't trust me very much right now. After what I said, and I just wanted to. Oh, I'm not good at this.
Wait, do you say that? Because that's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love this for Oliver. Oliver didn't have a lot of friends growing up, so.
No.
Hey, guess who else also didn't have that? Knock is just kind of like it's not this part isn't you, don't worry. I'm just like, that was the most amount of people I've ever been around in my whole life, and none of them listened to me, including my friends. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Yeah, I've been trying not to myself. This is also more people than I've been around in a very long time. And
You live in a city. What are you talking about?
I never really had friends.
That's okay. This is the most people I've traveled with, pretty much. I mean, it's like, you grow up in a village with like 60 people, and you know each and every one of them intimately, and you never meet an outsider for another 12 years, and then you finally have a friend. And then she leaves you to go north, so that's good too.
Yeah, you'd think growing up in this city would make you comfortable around people. I never really clicked for me.
If you
I
figure
always
it
felt
out,
like
I'd love a hint.
I always felt like a bit of an outsider there. I mean, the only friend I really had growing up was my dad. I mean, after my mom was gone. Even then, when he wasn't teaching me, he was distant. That's when he was actually there.
That doesn't really sound like a friend either.
No, it doesn't.
The most you probably ever socialized was when you were dating Rain.
Yeah, you were forced.
Mm-hmm.
It's more akin to being dragged. Well, I'm going gambling tonight, so.
Yeah. So I just wanted to apologize because I should have been upfront about where I had gotten that information. And
Like, yeah, you should have, but also I get it. I don't know. I feel like every choice I make right now is not right, so I can't really judge you.
that makes two of us.
Mm. Cool. 2 out of how many people do we even have now? 9? I think.
Stop counting. You hear Bracket yell from.
I have to include the children.
9 humanoids.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good guess then.
You could almost say a mighty 9.
Copyright.
Like, I just don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Support you in any way I can.
If I freak out in front of a random half-orc man, how the hell am I gonna talk to the queen? Like, I don't know.
You didn't freak out in front of him.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't really seem like that from my perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
you seem to have kept your cool for the most part.
Yamakowski, did you just like migrate into this conversation?
I don't know. We're putting the horses
milling
on
about.
We're wandering around, right?
Yeah. Also, like Yamakowski was
happening.
helping me get the horses because he was summoning one, and I was summoning one.
So he was standing nearby.
About at this point, you've affixed your horses, and you could have walked over towards.
There are other horses.
Also, like
we're only a horse apart.
I don't know. I guess if they're not talking loud enough, we're like, I would feel welcome to join the conversation, but like, I just think that Nock did a good job. I didn't see a freak out.
Knock is spacing. Where did Illyria go?
Illyria, well, you were kind of freaking out, so roll a perception check.
Yeah, this is Knock asking. Vicky knows, but Knock doesn't.
If I do get to say another thing to Knock, I will say the best thing you can do is be honest, but don't tell them the whole truth.
Perception is 13.
13. You look around and you don't see Illyria. You see Brackett, Yamakowski, Oliver. You see Urem, Hope, Ilgan, Vane. You don't see Illyria or Zani.
Oh, sorry.
Knock is gonna just like take a beat and get on Vane.
Okay. You start flying around,
Yeah, I'm looking for them.
leaving Brackett, Yamakowski, and Oliver alone at the horses.
Probably really confused because I left without telling them why.
Mhm.
Yeah, you kind of.
Can I turn to Brackett and like over Yertle horse's back, be like, how do I help Nock be more comfortable with the extreme chaos that's going to happen once we go closer to the city? Like, I don't
It's not gonna
want.
be possible. There might be a possibility once we reach the city, minus when you need to get us out of shit, that you need to tone it 2% down. I think 2. Is that reasonable?
I need to tone it down.
Just 2%.
I honestly thought I could have gone harder there. We would have been out of there faster.
Possibly. Or dead. But would have been interesting.
And that's the or dead part is the part that I keep going, I don't want you guys wrapped up in the or dead part.
Yeah,
If I could do
that's
if I
good.
could just make... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Good point.
Because I want you dead. I like you. You seem like a great guy. Even with the chaos, but I like chaos. Like,
I think more recently I'm a great guy. I've done some really fucked up shit though, so like I feel like maybe even a week ago you wouldn't have said the same thing.
we'll just do a microcosm of your life. We won't do the macrocosm. I feel like that's a bad idea.
I'm trying my best anyways.
Hey, you seem to be. We just saved a horse unnecessarily. Not unnecessarily, in my opinion, because, like, it doesn't seem to be a problem.
Scoffing at you, looking at Yertle horse, like...
Unnecessarily.
Well,
I was here to hear that.
Well...
I'm mad at all of you.
That's fair.
Why? I didn't do that!
That is
Bracket more meant that it was unnecessary, that was an issue. He's like, it's just a fucking horse.
Explain it to Sam. Illyria's not here.
I'm explaining it to him who is upset, to them who is upset with me a little bit, because they did do the work.
I think you guys are maybe just a little bit less used to having people want you to not do what you're doing. A good rule of thumb that I use is if you don't get caught, you don't get caught. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't fucking know...
I use that rule, too. Right now, we do have the gig going, where the kingdom wants us to help them, and like eventually that shit's gonna blow right through because we're idiots.
No, I think we're gonna do a good job. I think really.
The success.
I think
we succeed. Will everyone be happy about it?
Yeah, the trick is getting a lot of really weird shit done while everyone's like paying attention to the good that we're doing.
Yeah, that will continue to be the problem. But right now we have the kingdom vying for us, and I think, especially you say these connections that this one Rain has, it's probably a good idea for us to...
Well, it's not just my connections, it seems like. I think our boy Oliver here is going to be more help than... I think it's going to be really important. I don't know why, but I think us all getting back together is going to be big.
Yeah, probably. You have been talking about his ex-girlfriend.
Times alignment shit, right? like... Yeah, exactly. I just know because I know that Oliver has some stuff. I know that you guys didn't part ways on. I'm like turning fully to face Oliver now. Like you guys didn't part on the best of terms. But I think it's gonna be something fucking something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fate or something.
Oh, it's there's some fate shit going on. The gods don't start
right,
randomly
like-
sending people places on purpose.
I got
No,
sent
in
to
my
places like
experience
a
and
dang-
Andrew?
Did he?
what? Oh.
Sorry, I thought you froze.
No, I was collecting my thoughts.
Had to finish the thought.
I was looking down, so I didn't see the thought processing, and I just heard the silence, and I was like,
I thought your screen froze. You were making a bit of
I
a
haven't had much experience with these and otherworldly beings until recently, but everything I do know is that they rarely intervene as they have as of late.
Well, what you guys have told me so far of the previous times, the last time they did this much intervening, it was a pretty big fucking deal.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm going to be honest. I have had something intervening in my life since I was 1.
There was an island deity where you grew up too, so.
Oh, even before then probably.
As
Like I've
my
never lived a
experience,
life
at least-
that wasn't in some way affected by something greater that I had no control over. I'm just glad that it seems to be a benevolent force this time, something that I can, hopefully be a part of good instead of causing problems. I do enough of that on my own.
Yeah, we're trying to focus the energy, and I think we're doing a good job.
well,
We'll see. I know you guys are doing a good job. I just hope mine outweighs the bad that I've done, especially here.
I just hope we can do something to save my home.
Well, I hope we can. Hopefully, none of what we've learned or worked towards is going to make it worse, because that'd be our luck.
I'm going to turn full the bracket again, and I'm just going to be like, I seriously doubt it's going to get worse.
Don't say that. I go and knock on the cart.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Knock on.
Your Rem pokes his head over the. Is everything good down there?
No one knows things
Yeah, Breck is
that I
trying to break down
know.
the house.
Where's everyone else? Let's go find them.
Right. So
It's canon. Yamakasi doesn't know what knocking on wood is.
Yeah. Near this URM, so it's just like, fuck, I don't care.
So, Illyria,
Hmm.
after the cart had stopped to exchange the horses, you flew off towards the dilapidated outposts.
correct.
What do you do?
I would like to explore the tower.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you walk in, and the structure that you got to, the closest one, about 50 feet past, it's hard to even tell what this building was being meant for. It looks like it was constructed, but the immediate signs around is like it wasn't even really like furnished or like it outfitted on the inside before it had befallen ruin. But there are staircases that you do see that lead to upper levels as well.
Okay. You mentioned there's a bunch of stones that were kind of like boulders that were crushing the structure. Okay.
You can see
Are
that
any of them obstructing my? I mean, I can just float if I want to, but any of them obstructing my ascent to the upper floors?
the stairs do have a couple parts of the ceiling where portions have fallen down, blocking some parts of the staircase. It's definitely traversable, but you can see that and just kind of float up to the second level.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go corporeal again. And I'm gonna go up the stairs the old-fashioned way.
Mhm.
But I'll use mold earth to just kind of like thrust the stones out of my way. A little irritatedly, but I'll thrust them off and then set them down. Not enough to cause any damage, but
And up here, it's partially covered. you can see there definitely looks like they were making rows for different sorts of weaponry to be fired off of facing the mountainside. So you can definitely just passive investigation. Was the very beginning of some sort of tower of defense facing the mountains.
Do I see
You can
weapons
see-
around?
You can see the where the ceiling was blown in by a boulder, and that boulder kind of like indented on the ground in the corner. It's long been over there. You can even see parts of moss starting to overgrow it. Broken bits of weapons that, around, but you can roll an investigation check to see if you can find anything
Okay.
amongst the rubble.
Oh, fuck.
Oh dear. Okay, I knocked that one over. I gotta do it again. Oh wow. Okay, cool. You said investigation?
Yep.
Okay, that's a 21.
21. Wow. Okay. Well, looking throughout here, a lot you can find a couple of spears and other crossbows that seem like they haven't been destroyed. But you do also see crude and roughly made daggers and other sorts of short swords that differ vastly from the ones that you can tell were directly from guards. You can see splintered shields that don't appear to be the metal ones that the guards do have. And
So am I
with
to
that,
assume that this is whatever was attacking the outpost?
and you can see what appears to be at times rotting arms, some of them that seem to be orcish in nature.
Yum.
Like
Okay.
literal fucking disembodied arms.
hmm
That's wild. So do I see any are there stones covering what looks like legitimate bodies there, or I just see random arms?
No full bodies, but arm like hey, a foot over there.
Can I
like
try to
here.
can I try to sense some death in the area? Recent death?
How would you like to try to sense recent death?
I mean, you know how. Do I need to answer that?
Wait, what is it again? Hold on. Not recent where that would be detectable.
Okay, so this was a while ago.
Yes.
Darn. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't really have any interest in random arms. Am I as high as I can go in this tower?
You can climb one more flight of stairs, but that level is barely a floor anymore. It's more of a little lookout post facing towards the mountains where one can maybe sit and, peer at the mountain's edge.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pick up one of the spears and I'm just gonna start doing a little bit of damage in the area around me, just kind of blow off some steam a little bit, and then when I'm done having my little pissy fit, I'll go up and go chill on the top of the outpost.
Okay.
What do I see up there?
So roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Math. I know math. Okay, that's a 27.
27. So first off, there is a longbow up in this section.
Hell yeah, I grab that.
Okay. With some arrows, not many, only about 5 in a quiver.
5?
Mhm.
Okay.
And you can see a broken spyglass as well too. With the glass on the lens is cracked, it can still be used, but the image is skewed.
Okay.
Looking off into the distance of the storm, looking into the mountainsides itself, every once in a while you can see a faint glow of fire flickering across the mountainside, traveling slowly.
Towards us?
No, just up in the mountains, far, far in the distance, almost like skirting around the sides of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, you can hear, and you look down the stairs. Zani seems to be coming up the stairs.
Zani followed me?
towards you.
Oh, cool. Did she get caught in the crossfire of me smashing things downstairs, or?
You didn't see it there, but she comes. She's like, "Hey, I saw you fly off and heard what was going on. You okay?"
She's extremely startled. So because I'm guessing that Zani just snuck up on her,
Mhm.
which is rare. So she's just gonna kind of turn around and like look at Zani and be like, "Oh, my dear, I didn't realize that there was anybody else here. My apologies."
Yeah, everybody else seemed caught up on their own stuff, but yeah, I was noticing when we were talking to the guards, you didn't look okay when they were, discussing everything. Then you just flew off like that. So I know we really haven't like hit it off, but like it's still, you okay?
Get a room.
She's just gonna kind of like look at her hands for a minute and kind of just be like, I don't belong here. I'm not really sure that I belong anywhere anymore, and that's becoming more and more evident to me. But I guess belonging doesn't matter at this point. I have a goal like everybody else, and I'm just gonna try to focus on completing it. And for the record, we haven't not hit it off. I appreciate your hospitality as well, and especially that bread.
Well, I got more of that to come. But yeah, I think I can kind of vibe with you on that more than you would think. I've never really belonged anywhere since I was younger. I thought I did a couple of times, but nothing really felt right after I lost my first home. And it can definitely tell, especially from what you guys said, where you were when everybody else found you. You seem to be a little bit more comfortable with undead. Is that were there a lot where you came from? Because I grew up in a place up north where undead are pretty prevalent and they're scary.
No, she just kind of like laughs a little bit and just kind of like touches her brow, and she's like, no, there weren't. Everything's so untouched, so beautiful and wild and feral, really, where I'm from. But I don't know if comfortable would be the word. I guess I understand them now. And as far as that horse goes, I'm not even attached enough to it to give it a name, but what I know is that since it started following me, I'm responsible for it. And no matter where that journey ends, it will not end with me abandoning it. And I understand that I can't expect the same from other people. But I'm sorry about your home.
I mean, I'm glad to be away from the place where I grew up because I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's not a great place to live, but every place since has been, better and better, but there are a lot of people out there who just get scared based on something being undead. I mean, I was raised to avoid them at all costs. My opinion of them have changed slightly since then, but speaking of which, I mean, I hope this isn't forward, but I've been wondering since you've come here, are you undead?
I don't know what I am anymore. It doesn't really matter.
What were you?
That life's not mine anymore, so I prefer not to dredge it up if you don't mind. What I can tell you is that, unlike you, I think I'm gonna miss my home forever, and forever might be a long time, or it might end tomorrow, but I'm gonna miss my home for quite some time, and everything that I do from here on out will be for them.
Well, I know I haven't been around these people long. I mean, I was barely here before you.
You seem very beloved in this group.
They seem to just, get along with everyone. They
They
seem
do.
to.
Very
They do.
trusting.
They do, quite, don't they?
They found me in jail and they got me out.
Mm.
Granted, it was not my fault. Guards can be stupid sometimes.
I mean, I was attacking all of you when you invited me to. Well, technically, I invited you to stay on my ship, but then you invited me in almost immediately. So yeah, I'd say very trusting.
And they got a lot going on, but I don't know how much you know about time's alignment, but according to Bracket, it looks like they're going to be involved in a lot of important things, and seems like they want to fix a lot of problems, so I don't think I'm going to let them get anywhere near mine, but I'm sure if you really needed the help, they would be willing to help you.
My allegiance is to a different time entirely, to a different place entirely. And while I admire this group of heroes that don't even seem to realize that they're heroes, and that includes you, I don't think that relying on anyone is a good idea as displayed today. But I'm fond of all of you in spite of knowing you for such a short period of time, and I hope that with the time that I'm with you, I can repay your kindness with whatever way I can assist. For the record, there's nothing in your past, and I can say this with confidence, that would ever sway me from lending an ear if you ever need to talk to someone.
I appreciate that. I don't think I'm ready.
I also respect your silence. I'll be keeping mine as well.
It goes the same for you, too. I may have grown up hating undead, but I've learned in my life that some can be kind-hearted. I was once saved by a vampire.
Interesting. I haven't ever met a vampire before. What are they like?
Usually really scary and aggressive, and they want to suck your blood.
Everyone's got to eat.
Yeah, but I don't really like to be on the menu.
Yeah, that's just.
And I thought all undead were evil. That's how I grew up, but that one vampire kind of opened my eyes a little bit.
I've learned over the years that I've lived that good and evil are very black and white categories. And I think that there's a lot to be analyzed in the gray. Who knows? Maybe all undead are damned. I'm not really sure. I know that as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I deserve much, but if I'm still capable of caring to make it right, there's got to be some gray there.
Knock, as you are flying around, you get a nice angle at this point, and you can see Illyria at the third level of this dilapidated building, and Zani kind of sitting on the staircase behind her. And Illyria, you can catch Nock and Vane flying, and your eye catches theirs.
Of Vane?
Nock and Vane, yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they looking at us? Like they see us now, or?
Yeah, you're not hidden. You're in a very exposed spot in this tower, so it did not take long and simply passive perception for Nock to be able to see you, so.
Fair. I'm going to nod at Zani, and in Vane and Nock's direction, and then just say, I think we've been away from the group enough. I'm gonna explore the floors below us, and then I think we should head back.
Yeah. Got a busy day tomorrow.
That's what they keep telling me.
And Zani will look up at Nock as well too, and you guys both start walking down the stairs. Nock, do you fly over or?
I feel like Nock feels a little bit personally attacked by the fact that just the sight of them made them walk away.
Oh, no, we're coming to join you.
Yeah, Nock doesn't know that.
Not very
so
sensitive
Nock,
right now.
yeah, dude. Nock is gonna fly up.
Okay.
Okay.
How high up?
Up.
Okay. So you just keep going up and up and up.
Yeah, for a fucking minute.
And as Zani and Alir are walking down the stairs, they look up and they just see Vane fly up in the distance and be like, "Oh, I wonder where they're going."
I'm just gonna look at Zani and blanket statement. I'm sure Nock knows what they're doing.
All right. All right. Zani will walk out of the building back to the group.
Is there any rooms of the building I haven't been in yet?
No, this is
Pretty
very
basic tower.
Basic tower,
Okay.
and like I said, barely any time worked in it before disaster struck.
Okay. I would like to search the perimeter for native plants, and then I will go back to the group.
Okay. Roll a I'd say investigation check.
Not in nature?
Nature's more for like identifying things about nature, but
Okay.
finding it would be
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some basic, honestly, mostly weeds kind of growing in this area.
That doesn't help me.
It's mainly gravel that you can find here because obviously that's what most of the footing around you is at. Most of the plant life stopped a little bit further back, so only minor patches of bushes and other types of weeds.
Cool.
So unfortunately, nothing in this area.
Any bodies of water near me?
Not near you. You can assume probably in the mountains. There's probably some rivers there, and then the only other one is the one on the other side of the outpost.
Okay, I'll go back to the group.
All right. Knock.
Mm-hmm.
How high do you go, and what do you do?
Is it possible for me to get above the cloud layer?
You have a giant owl.
I know I do.
Right.
Yeah. How long does that take?
I'd say flying straight up 60 feet per round.
Yeah.
The storm is pretty complete over here, but your bird can fly very fast. Even dashing at times too, if you want. I'd say it'd probably take between like a minute and a half to like 2 minutes.
Cool. Naka's gonna get above the cloud layer. And then I think this is entirely role play because I'm alone up here. Nak is going to just scream very loudly. And as they do, I think involuntarily they cast Thunder Wave from their mouth just into the sky.
And the blue sky and light clouds around you, the sun shining down on you, since you're above the storm itself here. And as that
Yeah.
thunder wave goes off, the first little bit of lightning strikes below you in the clouds. The loud
Yeah.
boom surrounding the area and echoing. Yamakowski?
I gotta get to bed, unfortunately. I gotta go be
Oh.
more.
Good
Bye,
luck
buddy.
tomorrow.
Thanks. For the
Yes,
remainder of the
Godspeed.
session, Yamakowski is gonna be waiting for hands.
Is gonna waiting for wet hands.
Yep.
I will make sure when they get to Market's Corner, opportunities for seafood. So you will
Appreciate it. If you guys have questions, I'm probably gonna be up for a little bit longer. So like if you have anything that you need Yamakowski to do or add to, text
put it
it.
on in the background when you fall asleep or something.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, and Callum, because I think we're gonna get to the night's rest. I just want to let you know while you're signing off, you level up.
Hey, hell yeah!
It has
I
been
love
long enough,
that.
It has been long enough, my friend.
I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the 4th thing for my finger. Hopefully, get wet hands to join me again, and I get to level up.
Yeah. Do you want to roll your hit die real quick?
Hell yeah! Yes, I do.
What level are you taking?
My next level is gonna be one of Warlock.
Okay.
That's
so
a D8.
2d8, and you can take the highest.
I rolled an 8 and a 6.
All right. You can add 8 in your con mod.
Cool. That's so exciting. That's
Sweet.
so exciting.
It's
Mhm.
perfectly timed right before the bridge.
And right before your interview, good things going. So
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, right. Oof. Okay, so yeah, I get to pick some spells. That's gonna be interesting.
good luck with your interview, and have a good night.
Thanks. I love you guys.
You.
I actually do. Yeah, I think I'll probably just
Love-
mute my and like put you on my
Love
phone.
you.
Keep listening.
Awesome. Love you, buddy. Good night.
Good night.
All right. So knock. You let out this thunder wave boom of a scream. Then what?
I think it's kind of like all of the energy just kind of leaves them. And Nock will tell Vane to just kind of glide down.
So do we hear this big ass thunder and like notice any of this?
Thunderwave does make a sound for 300 feet.
And you have gone way further than 300 feet. Though, in the moment that it happened, the first lightning strike did go off of the storm, so you guys would have heard that boom overhead.
I also have like really good hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I like in the middle of walking back right now?
Yeah, and you kind of look back at when the lightning strikes, and you don't see Vane or Knock anywhere.
Can I fly back upward to go see if I can I kind of like second guess walking back to the camp, and I just am like I hesitate for a second because I'm like Vane and Knock are usually just they're good. They're together and they're good. So I just assumed they were like flying around checking the perimeter or something, but that seemed kind of weird to me. So can I fly upward?
Zani will you'll start flying upwards. Zani will be like, should we be concerned about not? And just sees you going off in the distance. And
how long does it take me to get up to where they are?
What's your hover speed?
That's a great question.
Click on your walking speed and it'll tell you
I think
different
it's
ones. You have a 40-foot flying speed. So it would take longer than Vane because Vane has a 60-foot flying speed.
Yeah, fair. She's huge.
So I'd say for you, it would probably take a little bit over 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 15 seconds or so. So,
Alright.
Knock, you have
Mhm.
time. What do you
Yeah.
need?
I think at this point, Nock just kind of wants Vane to like ride the wind for a minute.
Mhm.
And Nock is just gonna kind of like like I don't know. They're just like not themselves. So they're gonna let down their hair. And just talk to Vane and just be like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I know what we're trying to do. It's stupid. We're not gonna do it. It's not gonna work. If you could talk to the queen, you'd probably be able to make it work. Everything's changed so much. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
What an immaculate use of that spell.
The base use of the spell.
Yeah.
No, but talking to your shut the fuck up. Like it's but being able to talk to your animal companion in a moment of like emotional crisis is a clutch use of speak with animals.
It's all changed, but a lot is going on, and even if it seems like it's a lot right now, believe me, I know. Times of chaos will pass.
I've got very small shoulders.
So I have very large wings,
Also, you found a bracket.
and whatever may come your way, I will protect you.
I know you will.
And if you need me to speak to the Queen, I will do anything for you. She will not be getting any flower points from me.
But what if she's really nice?
Only if she listens to you and saves your people.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what the chief was thinking. I don't know what Naira was thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking.
They were thinking that they have the most capable person to handle the job.
Nock lets out a hoarse sound. It didn't work because of RTX voice. I don't know. It's like everything I say is the wrong thing to say.
Everything you do. I've watched you for the few weeks we've been together. You always come out the other side. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter what you do, but it's always good. And it's always for your friends. There can't be anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Valyria, roll a perception check as you get out of the cloud lair.
This was the problem. Hold on. Okay, I think this 11 plus my perception, so that's a 19.
19.
I mean, I'm not hiding.
It takes a few moments because Vane has been flying around with Nock, and you kind of just went up in the direction where you thought that they might be, but you do see Vane kind of just like riding the wind over in the distance and start heading in that direction. And Nock, it doesn't, unless you are hiding.
I'm not hiding.
You do notice
I'm
the area.
just
I
looking.
actually am gonna say Nock does not notice. Nock has their face buried in Vane.
Oh.
Vane will notice you approaching though, and kind of cock her head and look over at you, and then kind of like slow for a moment. Knock. So you kind of feel Vane start
What's
hovering.
up? Yeah, Nock's just gonna be like, what?
Illyria.
Is
What?
wait, is that she's not talking to me, she's talking to Knock, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Speak
I
with
did
animals
not
is
catch
still-
Speak with Animals.
Yeah,
Okay.
speak with animals is still going on.
Knock'll
As you approach,
like,
Knock was speaking owl for a moment.
Got you. Cool.
yeah, Knock will like raise their face and it's just like wet and covered with feathers.
Nice.
And they're
Hair,
just like,
hair just let down and just all over the
yeah,
place.
let down. It looks insane. They've been in the
Yeah.
wind for a minute.
Tusks.
Yeah, tusks. Hi. Hello.
Okay, hold on. What is Illyria?
Yeah.
I was about to respond to Sam, and then I was like, that's not what Illyria would say. I was gonna be like, hey, are you all right? That's not what yeah, she's going to acknowledge Vane, obviously, because Vane noticed her first. And I think I'll craft you one of those like fun little snackos.
Using
Not this stuff. I'm
Okay.
gonna make like a little owl snack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make her a little snacky poo and throw it her way.
She'll take it.
And then I'm just gonna kind of look at Knock and say, how are you faring? That was a lot.
Not great. Are you okay?
She's just gonna kind of nod at you like fair. And then she doesn't really answer that, but she's gonna be like, I think that it's evident that some of our emotions have overflown a little bit. And do you think we should return to your friends? Maybe what all of us really need is some rest.
I guess, yeah. I just it's just like every single obstacle we come across, I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? I was so scared that they were gonna come in and find you.
If they came in and found me, they came in and found me. I'm not your responsibility.
You're my friend.
She's just gonna kind of look at you and be like, I'm very fond of you, but how could you say that? You barely know me.
I barely know anyone.
Such a dark thing to say. Okay. She's just gonna be like, How much farther do you think that we have to go before we get to this bridge that you're all talking about?
Nock probably knows very intimately how far away it is, right?
Brian, how far?
Based
Does not
on-
know that it is.
Based on what you guys have been studying on the map, so honestly, travel by cart, probably a little over 2 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours.
That's much better than 6 to 7 hours.
Yeah. Nock will relay that.
Mm.
It's about a 2-hour travel to the base of the bridge, and then another 8 across, probably more. Why?
I don't know. I just have a weird. It's like a shadow in my mind when I try to think of our next steps here. So far, there's been surprises for sure, but nothing that feels quite like this. I don't know. It's a sense. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
It's not even really the bridge that I'm worried about, honestly. I know how to fight. I don't know how to do the other stuff.
You mean arriving in the city? I haven't been in a city in quite some time. And I was much more apt to handle large groups of people. But I escaped it as much as possible, even then. I'm not much looking forward to it. I understand your apprehension because you seem to have to speak to the queen, and I can imagine speaking to royalty may seem very one-sided at times. I hope that she's receptive to you.
I can't even imagine what it's going to be like, honestly. I'm not even really one of her subjects. So, she pretty much has no reason to listen to me. Other than the fact that I'm going there. If I can save her life, then maybe, but...
What does she care about?
What does the queen care about? I have no idea. Probably her life, probably the city.
Right now, you guys do know it has been mentioned in party that the Queen's castle is currently dangling outside the protective bubble that's preventing the elementals from going into the city. So that's one of the situations the city is dealing with right now with the Queen.
Is that the queen is not protected?
Yeah, the Queen is
Yeah.
stuck at her castle
Hmm.
outside the protective barrier.
I don't know if this has actually been mentioned to Illyria, but Nock would mention it now.
Hmm. You just have to appeal to what matters to her and twist it in your favor. You'd like to think that appealing to someone's good nature would be enough to get them to side with your plight, but it's not always the case. I'm not saying attempt to deceive the queen because I'm sure she would not appreciate that. But if you think from the aspect of what she cares about rather than what you do and you lead with that, it might be an easier way to get her to be amenable to what you're asking.
My problem seems so small next to the weight of everything going on. And I'm still overwhelmed by them. So.
You are the least small person that I have met here. Your problems are not small either.
I'm sorry.
She's just gonna kind of look at you confused because she was on a comforting you track.
Not going to allow it. Keep acting like I know what you want and I don't, and I'm sorry.
I would never expect you to. You have your hands full with this group who you seem to care about very much. You seem to care about everyone around you very much, and I admire that, but you can't possibly know what everyone needs, especially a stranger.
Knock, your veins speak to you still in this moment, so you don't understand what she's saying. When you were saying that about like not knowing what Illyria wants.
Yeah.
Has she ever mentioned, other than Yik, what she does want? Maybe we can help.
That's a good idea. I'll pet Vane. What are you working towards? Do you want a hand in the city? I feel like there's a lot of us. We could probably, or even just me. It doesn't have to be everybody.
You're kind to offer. Did you see how everyone reacted to a horse today?
Yeah, I did.
How do you think I'm going to fare in the city? I'm pretty good at concealing. It's kind of one of my people's many gifts. It's not to say that I don't think that if I have to, that I can blend in, but I don't think that you guys were kind enough to let me come along with you this far, but I don't think with the weight of your current mission that mine is something that I can or would bring onto you.
You asked me to make you a promise, so I'm going to ask you to do the same.
Where I come from, we never make a promise before we hear what it is first.
I know, I was getting to that. Don't worry.
She is right. Don't make any promises in the purity without knowing what it is.
Vane, I've never even been there.
In due time.
Can I roll to see if I remember that I put the ring in her pocket?
Oh no.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. That's not very good. Just straight intelligence?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 10.
I mean, do you get a bonus to history? I guess I could give that to you, but
I don't think so.
no.
Yeah, no, it's a 10.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give you a stretch here, DM stretch.
Uh-huh.
Technically, that's human history.
Because I did it. is worse.
10 was meant to be.
It's worse.
Yeah.
That is literally the coin flip of that.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago, so I'm not
Mhm.
going to say it's a hard DC. I'll put the DC at 10. It took you a couple of seconds, and then you kind of feel the tingle
Yeah.
of the crackjack that you've always had since you attuned to it, but it felt off you for a second, like you were able to feel it over with Illyria. That connection with the trackjack.
Okay, Naka's going to tell Illyria to reach into her pocket.
That's the next thing you say is reach into your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
Was it a pocket or in one of her pouches? I don't remember.
How would
It
they
would
get
have
inside
been
pouch?
like
Oh.
like I'm assuming like one of the pockets like on her belt or something.
True, because I think you did it when you were like saying goodbye or something like that.
Yes.
So you were close, so yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you reach in.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of slowly reach my hands into my pockets, and then I'm guessing I feel the ring.
It takes you a little bit because even before when
It
you
takes
were
me a little bit to feel something in my own pocket.
well, one of the pouches on your side, because you were even looking through your inventory before, and so you're like, I'm pretty sure I know everything that I have right now, and then
Yeah, she's super anal retentive about that.
you find a ring. It's a
Mhm.
simple ring.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of stare at you questioningly, holding the ring out like, did you forget this?
No. Okay. I was worried when you said that you were leaving in the beginning, and I didn't know that you would stay. And I wanted to make sure that if something happened that I could help. But I'm realizing that we're very different people. And I want to make sure that you're okay with it. If you're not, you can put it in your bag of holding. And I think that should keep me from knowing where it is.
She's just gonna look at you like, knowing where it's what? Did you want it back?
No, okay. Okay.
Hard to breathe at this altitude.
Yeah. The ring, it's something that I got a while ago. And do you remember when I cast and I'll do it again. I'll cast Hunter's Mark to kind of show Illyria.
What do you cast it on? You have
I'll
to cast it on a
it.
creature.
Yeah, I will cast it on myself.
And that to you is like almost like a thorns kind of like crown, wasn't it? Like behind the head.
Yeah. Like green thorns kind of cover Nock's head, going out in a pattern.
Interesting.
You would recognize that spell as Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do exactly the same thing, but it has something in common.
Are you implying that this ring has been tracking my location?
I am telling you that it is. I wasn't thinking about it, and I'm sorry.
She's just gonna kind of be like dumbfounded for a second, and you see like her eyes flash for a minute, and she just kind of looks at you like she kind of doesn't know what to say, and she just goes, "Knock, I'm not a caged creature."
I know that. It was never my intention to keep you from doing anything you wanted to do.
Just your intention to know where I was? Okay, okay. I can see now, after knowing you just for a few days, why you might have done that. I mean, you're a ranger. That's kind of your job. That must be instinctual for you. And it also seems instinctual for you to think that every single person around you is your responsibility. But I need you to know that you're as much theirs as they are yours. That's what being a part of a party means. And being a leader doesn't mean that you are blindly responsible for everyone. It means that you stand shoulder to shoulder with each other. It means that you are transparent with each other, Oliver. It means that you are willing to go through pretty much anything next to the people that you're around because you have a common goal. But it does not mean that you have to be perfect. It does not mean that you have to shoulder everything yourself. It doesn't matter how small or how tall you feel that you are, nobody could withstand that pressure. And it's not meant to be that way, even if you're a leader. You have to start relying and trusting other people around you a little bit. I know that you trust everyone around you as far as their word, but I guess I more so mean trusting yourself a little bit more.
I only really know how to be of use.
And that way that we're very similar. I was basically a tool from the time that I was born. And it wasn't really my choice. But I understood, whether I wanted it or not, that what I was being asked to do had value. I just always felt like somebody else would be better at doing it. I see that you understand that.
Yeah, a bit. I can't explain why I feel like I know you. I'm sorry if I crossed a line. I'm sorry that I did cross a line. Probably
forgive you.
more than one.
I forgive you. I have a weird feeling that I'll forgive you for most things that you do. Before
I'm
you
hoping
ask.
that eventually you won't have to.
I don't mean it like that.
I know. That was a me thing, not a you thing.
Do you think we can possibly descend the screaming range of the clouds and the smashing range of the tower and rejoin your group to get some rest?
You smashed things in the tower.
We need not talk about that.
It makes me feel a little bit better to know that I'm not the only one who freaked out.
I kind of always, under the surface, feel like I'm gonna freak out, but
Yeah, me too.
if I don't, I feel like I'm doing a fair job.
Mm. It's so
Can
quiet.
I
up here,
ask?
though.
Did you tell them where you were going before you came up here?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, gotcha.
No, what's funny?
Yeah.
That probably means hard cut to us on the ground going, where the fuck are they?
Like, I don't fucking know
They
what's
just-
going on.
Not flew off, then Illyria flew off.
Yeah, like the whole rest of the party is like, they've been gone a while. We were just supposed to swap horses. Where the fuck are they?
I have been listening intently, but there have been distinct times where I'm keeping track of time, and I'm like, yeah, I've had that thought. The party's like, do we go and they'll keep up with us, or what?
I imagine that we
It'd
quickly
be
search.
very easy to. We're very high up.
Yeah. We also both have a means of flying, so not only can we see where the party is, but we can like rejoin them wherever they are. But yeah, I mean,
But we don't know where you are.
down.
So you guys start descending through the clouds together?
As long as Nox game for that as well, yeah, I think it's time for us to go down.
Vane's a little bit faster than you, but so Vane could slow down so you guys could fly.
Yeah, Vane will slow down.
Or Illyria can just grab onto Vane's leg.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, she could also join me, I think. She's incorporeal. She could probably get on Vane's back as well if she
without
wants to.
causing weight, yeah. When I'm can I be corporeal and flying? I can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't want to cause.
That's why I said Vane can technically hold you, and you're probably really light. So
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna kind of go and like rest my forehead on Vane and say, "May I?"
she will go forward.
And then
same thing.
okay, and I'm just gonna kind of go like grab a little taloned Lego and just kind of like dangle because dangling's fun.
And ride and carrying down through the clouds. So back at the cart.
Did you guys enjoy my real human tears?
Yeah.
No. It's true acting if you actually feel what
I
you're
was feeling it.
So, Yamakowski and Brackett and Oliver, you guys are all set with the horses, and you saw Nock fly off, and you guys talked for a little bit. It's been another minute or two before you see Zani
Technically,
and Illyria walking back from the billing. Callum.
The billing?
yeah, I was listening to that whole thing and I loved it. But I also want to say canonically, since we're still waiting on everyone, Yamakowski is mentioning, or to at least Bracket, like, hey, I don't think we should bring the kids across the bridge. I think we should put them in an apartment building.
You know, we decided that yesterday.
Did we? I wasn't there for that. I wanted to make sure it didn't get done in character.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
no,
you
you were
weren't there for that, because that's when you had to sign off early, and then we had the conversation. You're
Yeah,
right.
you brought it up to Bracket earlier in that session, and then
I argued
you
your
were
point, don't worry.
after it was confirmed.
Okay, hey.
I argued for your point once I thought about it as well and went, yeah, probably.
Bracket,
I
you
just
found
wanted,
this.
I wanted to make sure that if when I do go to bed, that it all gets said so that it's handled.
Yep.
you confirm with Yamakasi that this was.
Yeah, when you entertain the kids, I made sure to bring that point across.
Cool.
All right, and then
Yeah.
you
They're
guys
pretty
see Zani approaching from one of the buildings a little bit off the path, and Illyria as well walking in that direction. And then as soon as you see Zani getting a little bit closer, you can kind of hear like her say exactly what I said before. I think it was, should we be worried about that? About not? And then you turn around and Illyria just flies up into the clouds. And Zani then just turns back to all of you. I don't know where they're going.
Great.
Everything good with the cart?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
We'll
We like
wait for them
we're
for a minute.
staring at the sky as it's raining on our faces. Like, okay, so what do we do about that?
Maybe just continue moving slowly. I guess the horses can use the brake. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I guess let's.
Do we give them a couple of minutes?
We'll give them a couple minutes. Let's make sure the horses are all fed and they're all got their hooves clean.
Oliver,
Maybe we can make a quick snack.
Oliver, in this moment when they're just given a couple more minutes. Hey, Oliver. It's Arthur.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, that was amazing earlier when you cast that spell. What was it, Vehicle Void?
Oh, yeah, I figured.
It was
Figured
true displacement magic there.
Test. Yeah, I'm very intriguing. I wasn't quite sure how it would work, but it's really fascinating how not quite sure what the word is.
Really love listening to you talk as Oliver, and I'm not trying the pauses really sell it. Like his mind is moving a million miles an hour, and he's got like 12.
It's magnificent. I mean, you fit the whole boat in there. You can probably get the cart if you guys really needed to at one point. And what was that
I'm
other
not quite
one?
sure what the limit.
Go ahead.
Oh, the other one. The other one, I'm not quite sure how it'll work yet, but
Well,
I'm waiting for the right opportunity to use it.
why don't we just test it out now while we're waiting?
You cut out there what?
Why don't we just test it out now while we're waiting? I mean, it seems like you guys are gonna go a little bit further up the path, and we'll be bunkering down for the night.
Okay, Arthur.
I don't trust you.
Everyone is always keen for chaotic uses of magic.
Well, suppose I could test this out before we settle in for the night.
Yeah, and in case you didn't do it, I mean, tomorrow seems like it's gonna be a big day. Make sure you I mean, this was my ring when I was alive, so I know what it does. Make sure you store some extra spells in there, because you're going to need all you can get, probably.
That's fair.
Yeah, you do know how the ring works.
Can't-
You have
can't-
more than
Correct. Yeah. Yes, I do.
We can
if you have
probably,
higher than second level spells. You can add more to that ring.
we can probably spare at least one spell level.
Well,
Aren't you curious what Dream Stream looks like?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
Well, that building over there where Zani and Illyria were at. Why don't you see if we can get there? It seems like it's going to be from at least reading the arcane language. This is the teleportation spell portal.
All right, I'm going to. I'm still on the cart right now. Yes.
You guys were outside
I
with the
don't think we've
horses. You
moved.
could have migrated back to the cart though.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably at this point we were walking back to it.
Just walk into the
I'm
car
going
like.
to look at where.
Dash.
I'm gonna look over to where. I'm gonna look over to where Zani and Illyria went. I'm going to.
You can see onto the
Going to
second
step
level,
away
the third level.
from. Are there any secluded areas nearby where people won't see me?
Only if you walk further into the hillside where there are those like dilapidated buildings and outposts and towers. You could walk beyond one of them where your friends can't see.
Are we settling down here for the night?
No, we have about
No.
hour and a half-ish of travel.
In that case, now might not be the best. Well,
You're at the site of an outpost for Xystallian City. I mean, I don't know what it's like nowadays, but I know what it was like back in the day. You're safe here. We can use one. I'm sorry,
okay.
you've been able to cast
I
these
want to
for
see
a
how.
while. I've been studying these my whole life, and now it's been centuries since then. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit excited, but this is what my family was trying to recreate. Just seeing Vic mischiefully moving Bunny.
Okay.
This is Pom Pom Porin, actually.
Who?
Pom Pom Porin from the Hello
Porin?
Kitty fame.
Oh.
From Hello Kitty fame.
What's one smell?
All right.
Smells like lavender.
Fuck it. And then I'm going to. I'm not going to walk too far from the car, but I'm going to let everyone know that I need to try something.
You say it like that. I need to try
And
something.
then I am going. Yes.
The typical sketchy wizard stuff. Give me a
Some
sec.
more shifty shit. I knew there was a reason I liked you. Carry on. I don't say that because I'm not here yet, correct?
No,
Okay, yeah.
you're
Just, we're going back in time. We're
Yes.
going back to a different.
You guys are
Yep.
still talking.
Shifty shit. Carry on.
Wait. So just to clarify, are Zani and Illyria still off talking?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
So
We have
Zani
time.
and Illyria not anymore. Illyria and Nock are in the clouds right now. So
Zani came back and was like, I don't know where the hell those guys went.
yeah, I was just saying not the building they're in, but the building they came from.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm just with Yamakowski and Bracket.
And Zani. Zani came back to the cart.
Okay.
And Zani will turn to you when you say that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them
Need any help with it?
that I need to. No, I don't think so. I put together a new spell from what
The
that
shortcut.
being gifted me, and I want to see how it works.
Oh, so show us. I want to
Yes, the
see.
shortcut goddess.
I want to see it.
From
All
from
right.
her.
Oh, I'm not quite sure how to work.
Only
Yes,
one
from
way to
her.
find out.
And Oliver, actually. Hold on, Oliver. Do you want to race?
Race. You know
With
what?
these-
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
You pick the point, and I start like rolling
So
up my
I'm
sleeve.
going. So I'm gonna point to that tower.
Okay. How far away is the tower, Brian?
50 feet.
50
Okay.
feet.
It was 50
That's
So
feet.
yeah,
really
I'm gonna point to I'm gonna point to the top of that tower. I'm gonna say right up there.
Okay.
Let's go. You see
And
Kamadon.
I'm going. Well, from what I can tell, it's going to take me a few minutes to cast this spell, so bear with me. I've never done this before.
Teleportation? No, it's an action.
There's two
The
ways.
casting time for this spell says.
There's two ways you can cast it. There was, I believe, you could ritually cast it, or you can use the spell slot.
I mean, you're about to long rest, so I feel like it's safe to use.
Also have that dagger, which lets you do a bit of teleport, if I remember correctly. You could cheat and just add extra shit. Didn't you get a dagger of directed displacement?
Yeah, but that won't get you as
That's
far
only for
as
attacks.
you need. Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
all-
only when I attack. That's only when I attack. That's only when I attack someone.
Yes, and Andrew, Dream Stream can be cast as a ritual or as an action using a spell slot.
To
But
be
either
fair,
way,
I
it says the
only
casting
know
time
that
is 10
because
minutes.
No, that
it's
is when you do it as a ritual.
It's one action or 10 minutes. It's homebrew.
Okay,
I couldn't make it more
Okay.
specific.
Okay. In that case, I will just use a second level spell slot.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Zani's like, hold on, I want to capture this, and Easy pulls up, and Zani gets ready to paint.
So wait, hold on, Andrew. Are you teleporting to the base of the tower and then teleporting to the top of the tower? Because my
Or
goal
directly to the
is
top of the tower.
teleport. If it's 50 feet away, I don't think you could.
Just move a couple feet forward.
Like a running start. That's actually it's a good idea. See, so I'm not going to get a running start. I'm going to teleport. So I'm going to open the portal at my feet, drop myself halfway up the parabola, and then do it again, or the hypotenuse, whatever. I'm getting up there.
Okay. So as Zani gets ready to paint everything, you just see Oliver take a couple steps forward as he begins to cast this spell out of his book for the first time. Does it need any material components from there? Nope, this one has no material components for it.
Hell yeah.
So, and Zani paints this moment as Oliver, you chant the phrase for this spell for the first time, and in front of you, there's just a golden circle that just appears that you just go through. And in the same moment, Yamakowski just falls through his astral stream, landing at the base of the tower. And Yamakowski, as you're casting it again, you see immediately Oliver's one appearing at the top of the tower already. And Oliver, you walk through, and immediately you are on top of this tower where there's only about like a 7-foot space of the floor still available, and you can see the mountains in front of you, and you feel the feeling as if like you had just been resting for a while, almost like you had like just woken up from a dream, and then immediately you're just back in this, and the lightning cracks in the distance above you as well. And then a moment later, Yamakasi, you appear from your portal. They come from above or from the side of the wall.
Probably like directly in front of and
Oh.
below under his feet.
It's a little disorienting of feeling, Oliver,
Oh, that was
but exhilarating in the same moment.
odd.
As I make it onto the platform next to you, I'm like, you beat me by a second. And then I'm like, hey, yours looks pretty similar to mine. That's kind of neat. Did you learn this
I
from
suppose it
studying
does.
mine?
No, this was Eyeless. Eyeless gave me. Eyeless, this was one of the gifts from Eyeless.
I don't know if
Interesting.
Yamakasi can hear this voice yet. I don't know.
I
don't-
cannot. I actually wasn't there in the Eye of All.
Yeah, and you weren't there when Nock pulled the trick. So you say eyeless again, and in that moment, Yamakasi, you just hear nothing in that moment. You just know from what Nock is referred to as the goddess of shortcuts.
Okay. And I do have some context though, right? Like I do know
Yeah.
that the magic cash was from Eyeless, right? Like
You know that there was another goddess with the studded locks logo that seems to be related to this, that Dai Hanada had seemed to be following, believing in. It's supposedly this last god of the awakened few that no one can prove exists. And the vase was in the same drawer, not the exact same drawer, but the same desk as all those carvings were in, where it was the same phrase over and over: when you remember, she makes you forget.
okay, but that wasn't something from Eyeless. That was a whole separate thing.
It could be. You're
But
putting
Yamakasi doesn't.
you've got a lot of pieces. I don't know if Yamakasi's ever put them together.
Yeah, I don't know if you spent
Yeah,
the
no,
time
that's fair.
to finish the puzzle. If you just put it in the box and went,
Considering
puzzle,
how many
guys.
fucking puzzles I've got going on my own like table with half the pieces missing, like yeah, I'm probably just gonna be like, yeah, I didn't get that, but I think you ought to be careful. Not gonna tell you not to take help where you can from who you can, but just try to be careful. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have your best interest in mind.
Arthur, in your head at the same time, completely disagree with what he's saying. This is amazing. I've
I might be
tried to
inclined
do a
to
spell
agree.
like this my whole life.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
I
how
haven't
does
quite realized.
how does this being have these spells?
Not really sure. I was wondering the same thing myself, but this changes a lot of things.
I'm gonna clap Oliver on. All right, but I race you down and I step off the top of the tower, like and backwards into the portal.
Oh yeah.
So is my portal still there,
No, it disappears after
or
the
did it
act.
disappear once I
You would
stepped?
have to cast it again to create another one. And Arthur,
Okay.
after Yamakasi disappears, will be like, it does open up a lot of different paths. Playing with portals.
Indeed, it does.
Playing with portals.
It would appear so. And I will cast it again. I will cast it again.
And you
And
step
just
off the
kind of
ledge.
step back
into
through it.
Oh, you step back through it. Okay, so you behind it and you go through in one.
No, you know what? I would imagine I create it off the ledge and then I just kind of step off into it.
Mhm. And again, in that moment,
Cool.
you come through and you're right there with Brack and Zani and Yamakausi there in front of you again. And you take that one step off that lands on solid ground with the cart right in front of you. And once more, that just woke up feeling. But in the sense that, like, hey, you're alert.
I will kind of just do a little shiver and be like, that is exhilarating.
I'm going to turn to Oliver and say, yeah, remember if you had experienced the one that I had prior to the one where we go through the astral stream, felt like we were falling through the plane of air. It was not very pleasant.
Oh, I can't imagine it would be.
Holy fly.
You guys can do the same spell?
Well, no.
Yes and no.
Oliver's seems
They
to
work
be
a
a more.
little differently.
Mine is a gift from Mistress Xylia and is associated with my this sword that she gave me.
And she's like, well, it's incredible for artwork and shows turns easy around. And you can see the moment that Oliver's stepping through the golden portal, and while Yamakausi is falling through another one with the tower in the background.
Color is the astral stream portal. You specified the dream stream is
What?
the portal that mine makes.
They're asking what color their portal would be.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is. Dreamstream is a portal, purple portal ringed with glimmering golden question mark locks. So just around the side for it. So sorry, that is how I described it. My bad. Yamakausi, yours is almost like a little circular tear that is like starry in the distance, where you can see almost into the astral sea.
That's cool.
All right. Well, we ready to keep on going?
Did
Not
get Illyria join us?
To us.
Well, they haven't shown up yet, but we can begin getting ourselves all loaded on the cart.
You're on the top, fully loaded.
Do you see him in the sky or nah?
That's a negative, Hope says.
Okay.
Okay, so
They went into the clouds.
Can I?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have much to do right this moment.
Yeah, no, I think we're just guess there is not much. What time approximately is it, Bri? Just as us guessing. I guess I can ask Oliver. Oliver, what time is it about? We're still trying to figure out this watch thing. I'm trying to buffer. I'm literally now just riffing for time.
It's about
DM, what time is it?
4:17:53.
I will relay that information.
Okay.
And bracket at the 4 and at the 17.
Well, we're supposed to note it down on paper, back into Oliver's notes. One day we'll know what all these mean.
All right.
I think it's definitely measuring time. It's definitely measuring time.
Oh, that I've been sure of for a while, but I have no concept of currently how to read it. What's worse is it feels familiar. So it means it's something I know and I've forgotten, which is the worst type of thing.
All right.
I can imagine.
Do you guys proceed forward or wait here until they get back?
The problem is we have no
probably should wait.
we probably should wait because we have no actual lights because we're trying to be pretty stealthy. Besides, like the elemental light, just in case. Like we're doing bare minimum lanterns forward.
All right.
So
So a few more minutes pass by, and then you guys hear Hope and Urem. Hey, they're coming down from the sky! And you guys all look up, and there's Vane flying, Nock riding on the back of it, Illyria just holding on to one of the clawed talons and just floating down as Vane slowly descends. And Illyria kind of drops you at the top of the cart and gets on the top of the cart as well with Vane. With
okay, well everyone pack in then. Let's get a move on.
You guys good?
Who's saying that?
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll find a group therapist in Xysta.
We said
They're gonna be expensive.
They're gonna be exhausted.
Turn to Nock and just kind of flippantly be like, they usually work for.
Well, is this rain chick loaded? Maybe she can pay for it.
All right, so you guys start moving forward with the cart. Do you guys just keep on moving forward in the rain? Anybody keeping watch?
We're like keeping an eye out of things in the peripheral for safety's sake, but we're not trying to be distracted. How's that as an answer?
Yeah, Vane will keep an eye out.
All right.
So within our realm of safety, DM.
Roll your perception checks.
What?
What do you mean, what?
How dare you?
I am rolling like utter dog shit tonight. Can I just say?
I am not, which is weird. I usually roll like, eh.
It's okay.
You're
Grabbed a different die every time.
Me too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, maybe yours need to warm up.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
Okay.
Like Nock is having trouble tonight, so your rolls are reflecting that.
It is, yeah, it's a beautiful symbolism of our world and the fates saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What'd you roll, bracket?
Perception, so that's an unnatural 20.
Nock?
Here, I'll roll for Nock. I didn't actually do that yet. I rolled for Vane.
Yeah, I just got rolled for Vane, got upset.
Somehow Nock rolled better than Vane, which is insane. I rolled a 17. Vane rolled a 14.
I am a 27.
Okay.
I guess it
Alright.
makes sense. Nock is distracted.
Nock's trying to put themselves back together and still has definitely not done that yet.
No.
As
And
you
may
guys
never.
travel-
And that's okay.
Oh, mine was a 27 as well.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
All right, as you guys travel forward, the storm continues. Never rages, though it is a consistent shower with lightning strikes every once in a while going off in the distance.
I feel like I might have started that.
Well,
That's
you
pretty cool.
energize
When did you learn
the
how to do
air.
that?
It wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, what?
That's even cooler.
Why do you
When
say-
did you
why do
learn
you
to
say
do
that?
that?
I don't know.
I don't think it was a
know.
learned. I think it was it happened.
I mean, maybe. It could be coincidence. I don't know.
Maybe it's just how your emotions make you feel about it.
Remind me not to be on your bad side.
Illyria and Yamakowski, you see it first, but far into the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Little flames up in the mountainside, nowhere near you, hundreds of feet away, but little flickers of fire appear, and another one, and another one, and then they disappear just as quickly as they appeared.
Cool. So it's the orcs keeping tabs on us that were attacking the outpost.
Oh, see, I thought they might be will-o-wisps.
And will-o-wisps would be cool, but he made a point of mentioning that there was different daggers in the tower that I was in that was very close to here, and mentioning that there was even like orc body parts. So I feel like there's orcs
Mhm.
living up there.
Yeah.
Not if Illyria is actually mentioning that there might be orcs living nearby, Nock will pretty much confirm that.
From what you know of these mountains, you haven't.
What I know of the area.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything.
No, I
yet,
know.
exactly.
No, I know. But Nock will
do
just
know.
kind of be like, from what I know of the area, that sounds about right. And then like think to themselves and just do another primeval awareness and just kind of keep tabs on what's around our party. I should
There definitely
probably
does seem to be about 6 humanoid bodies in the mountains, several hundred feet away from you, up into the mountains, but like close enough to keep on radar.
Yeah, Nock will kind of keep a tab on them every like couple of minutes or so. Just if they continue to follow us, Nock might send a warning shot.
Thanks.
Who marrow that bitch?
No, because then I
You
wouldn't
do.
get it back.
That's fair.
About-
You can fly.
About 10 minutes go by, and
Yeah.
every minute, not the exact distance, but heading in the direction still and keeping up a little bit, falling behind at times, but
Cool.
Nock's just gonna kind of make a show of taking out their bow and their arrow and just kind of keeping an eye on the perimeter. Just see if that maybe gets them to realize that we're armed.
roll an intimidation check.
You got it. That's what I'm here for.
The tusks come out.
The tusks come out. My first good roll of the night.
Good. Those are I like when it's things like that. I intimidate them, does not arrest me. What? What?
23.
Yeah.
23. Vane even joins in with a couple like aggressive kind of like wing flaps in the area as well. And over the next couple of minutes of primeval awareness going off, lagging further behind and further behind
is
hell yeah. Naka's just gonna kind of feel a little bit better about themselves. And then I should probably let you guys know Vane and I are gonna be gone for a little bit tomorrow morning. Just for a couple hours, but we'll catch back up.
Yeah, we have to decide how we're dealing with the sending the doing what we're doing.
Hold on. So I have a quick question. Does Yamakowski know about the track jack?
No.
Nope. Never.
Fair enough.
Illyria didn't even know that she was being tracked until Nock just told her.
Track jack was barely used in the first part of the campaign too. We're gonna
No. I remember. I just know that it would make Yamakowski feel more comfortable if we could at least make sure that their Nock isn't suddenly eaten and dragged into a deep crevice under an ocean or something like that.
I feel like we can't help with crevice under an ocean, but other things, yes.
Well, fair enough.
I share sentiment, but maybe not that part.
But another 45 minutes or so passed by, and
was
further in the distance.
Was Brackett just asking about what we're gonna do about, like, what was Conley? Can you elaborate on what you're trying to say?
So everyone will refresh just because it's been several weeks since our last.
You're about the kids without saying in front of the kids what.
Yes, I'm just reminding everyone that was the conversation we had prior, in case, because I know Callum wasn't there for part of that conversation, so I'm just reiterating it out loud.
Yeah.
So the kids don't know, and we're hiding it from them because your Rem will say no, and I don't care.
How do I know that? I'm him.
I know how stubborn I am.
I would say no.
No. Which is why I'm going. So that way, see, I can force me to go.
I think. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can teleport a large or smaller creature and what they're carrying. So if you just grab the fucking kids and have one of them hanging on your back, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm more the.
I know
when
that,
am
like-
I leaving? When is it? When is it happening?
Oh, let's get
I
like
think
right
we get
before we settle in, so we can say goodbye.
So yeah, let's get camp set up
Not
and
like
then we
goodbye,
go.
but you know what I mean. Like, yeah,
Settle in like tonight or tomorrow morning?
Tonight.
settle in as in tonight, so that they can go and be in a dry place and
then
help babysit the horse or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then if you guys need me, I'll either come back in the morning or whatever. I'll make sure they get settled.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring Wet Hands back with you.
Yeah, that was my thought. And if we
Bring wet hands back in you.
Wink, wink.
might mess up the hair. I don't think
He can literally float through by himself. He might even come back tonight. Like,
I know, it's just fun.
I don't think
Inside
the hair will
you.
do the damp thing well. I think it'll ruin it. Like it's been damp all day, and somehow I've kept it going.
honestly, you looking like a drenched rat might be worth it.
Sometimes drenched wet hair, if it's nice hair, it still looks good.
I think that's where Bracket's at this point, where it's wet but okay still. He's not.
I know, you
rat
look
yet.
like every character from The Notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell they just came out of makeup.
So good.
Right? Yamakowski just constantly looks like he stepped out of like a dirty train vestibule with a leaky roof.
All right, but is there any more in that conversation?
Nah, just confirming what time we're going, and then we'll make our way to our rest point. Or if there's any more
Oh
descriptions,
yeah, because
Brian.
then they can eat dinner with us, and Zani can cook a nice meal, and then we can have
Break
them
the
bring
news.
leftovers to Rain and Delson or something. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck knows?
All right, so
Thanks,
as you
Zani.
guys-
That was a great offer.
As you guys continue further down the path, the south eastern gate starts appearing in the distance, and you can see the guards still walking along the top, the searchlights going down to illuminate the ground in the storm. They keep an eye on you, but obviously word
There's
has traveled
guards again.
through. Yeah, down
Yeah.
blue-
The path zags away from where the wall is of the structure a little
and
bit.
then it gets closer as
Yeah,
it's
but
coming
we're
to the end.
closer to them now.
Yes, and they're keeping tabs,
I'm
but like
gonna-
nobody's like, oh, who's that? It's hey, there was a cart heading down.
The
in
weird
this
guys
direction.
are back.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My point being, I'm gonna point subtly to my pouch and just make ember metal fly back in there because
Okay.
we're getting closer to people. So
Just
Go in
in
your
case.
hole.
that went so well last time.
And a little bit beyond the gate on the left side, as you see the path begin on the horizon to curve further south around the mountains and towards where you all know the bridge is far off, a little far off in the distance, about another hour or so's journey around that corner. You guys see a large cloth covered space that seems to be from a distance approximately 600 to 700 feet long. It starts a few paces away from the path at the very corner where the mountains are turning around, and they seem to go all the way to a sheer cliffside on the closest mountain. You can see several little points in the center that seem to be poles that are holding up this cloth covered area, and dozens of carts parked outside, tents put up inside, magically protected from the rain. And there seems to be a caravan of all sorts of folk of different races, colors, and all sorts of goods. And I think that might be a good place for us to end this session.
Is there fruit?
Your fish.
There will be, and on that note, Yamakowski, you start feeling a little bit dehydrated, and the voices also say, "We want water as well."
Okay. Does it have to be?
Salt
Fuck.
water.
Oh,
I had a feeling.
I was so afraid you'd say that. Okay.
And you look at the caravan, this merchant's corner, and all the caravans, and just pray to God there's some seafood in there. And
Wait.
I guess you don't level up yet because you're not falling asleep yet, but surprise!
Soon enough. Soon enough.
Yeah, it's still a good thing to know about, though.
Oh,
Yep.
for sure.
I've been holding on that for a while. I knew I was going to level you up the night before the bridge because you've done quite some stuff since your last level up. Callum, thanks for sticking around with us for the rest.
I didn't mean to, guys. I'm going to be honest. I meant to go to bed because I've got a long day tomorrow. But that was really great, and I'm glad that I stayed.
Yeah.
Maybe you did too.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Anybody who stuck around to watch, anybody in the future, we thank you very much. And next session, I think we'll get to the bridge.
If we don't get to the
Let's-
bridge, wait.
Less
Well,
crying.
yeah, we'll get to the bridge, but we 100% are gonna have an interlude of going into Rain's apartment, and there's a skeletal horse in Rain's apartment. The level of interlude we have at this point is insane.
I honestly think that we should
probably shopping. Like Brian, maybe send us what cool stuff the caravan.
Yeah,
has,
so we know
that
ahead
Yeah,
of time.
I was going to
shop in
say,
advance.
Yamakowski wants to go and make allies and try to get any resources we can so that when we go onto the bridge, we can succeed.
There also might be a old familiar face within this merchant's corner right now.
Oh.
I want to meet Auntie Icky here, Brian.
Yeah, okay.
That would literally be a shortcut. That would
That's not
literally.
who he means.
I want a whole filler episode where the people in Vista are literally just like dealing with the skeletal horse in different ways.
I
They're
literally
trying to like read the paper, and there's just like a horse trotting through the living room, and they're just like,
One day, when we're wealthy
Everything
enough,
else.
there'll be so many shorts of the horse.
we are probably going to have to do a
No.
heist continuation short session of the conversation Cecilia, Rain, and Delson have, and in that same time, maybe just do a little bit after of the horse appearing in the house.
horse
Peter!
hijinks.
Peter, the horse is here.
hijinks. You know
Oh my
Andy's
God.
gonna love that horse.
Dude, Delson just got all his strength back, guys, okay? Like
He's gonna be like, I'm so tired of
Yeah,
having new friends.
Andy's gonna make.
I
a new
would imagine
friend.
Delson.
You would imagine Delson what?
I would imagine that he was home when that horse showed up. So
Oh, he heard
probably
just a
was in
thud
his
and
basement
clattering.
lair.
Yep.
Yeah, and he hears that thud and clattering upstairs, and is like, oh, fuck.
I can't believe you guys just did that to yourself. You dropped a skeletal horse on your other selves.
Yeah, we did. In Rain's apartment.
Here, deal with this.
That's why it's
That,
funny.
Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you on the next disaster.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.